paint job.
That
Doesn't need upfront money, is on the job at all times, and please give me a call.
Right, so the first
Scott
lady we have
Bowers
is
from
Erica
PBS
Thomas.
Painting,
She's a
294-5122. That's PBS Painting, 294-5122. Look at some of our work on Facebook at PBS Painting Montgomery.
It's Johnny from Sinclair's on Bond Road. We've been in business almost 30 years.
Sinclair's East, Vaughn at Taylor.
I think if you hadn't tried us, you should give us a try. We've got a great menu, offered anything from chicken fingers, wings, salads, fajitas. At lunchtime, we do great country lunch with different vegetables and different meats every day.
Sinclair's, where you get great sandwiches and our daily meat and 3 special at lunch, to great pasta, chicken, steaks, and seafood for dinner.
Our most popular items are, we got a soup called she crab soup, which is extremely popular. We've got a bunch of pasta dishes, which people love. Mediterranean chicken is my favorite.
Sinclair's.
We do live music, light stuff on Wednesdays and Thursdays, and then on Fridays and Saturdays, maybe 3-piece bands or 4-piece bands.
Come see why Sinclair's has seen lesser restaurants come and go over the years. Johnny Sullivan Sinclair's at the corner of Vaughn and Taylor. Find them on Facebook at Sinclair's East. Google search Sinclair's Restaurant. Sinclair's.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome into the program here on a Thursday. And even after a fun night last night, I'm feeling good this morning. I'm shocked at that.
Did you do some working out this morning?
Actually, no, because it's my deload week.
No sauna, no nothing?
No, I decided to stay home.
Wow, that's pretty good.
And just relax.
Yeah. Well, if you drank something besides water, you might have felt a little different.
Oh, no, you were right there with me.
I wasn't drinking water. I drank them Bud Heavies, man.
Bud Heavies. See, he's already trying to make himself more manly. It was a Bud Light. I tried it. It's gross. I was drinking Yingling, at least. A little more body.
What is that? What is that more manly than Bud Light? How is it?
It's brown. Anyway, welcome into the program. That's the voice of Eddie Bader, and we have a third here today.
Yes, we do.
We have Hannah here in the studio. Hello.
Hey, Joey.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Now, what's the name he called you for ever?
Heather. Everyone
Okay.
calls me that, surprisingly.
Right. I mean, that is hilarious. How many months was that?
6, I think.
6, half a year.
Is this where we're going already?
Yeah. I mean, you were giving me crap about your Bud Heavy drinking. Anyway, there's so much to get to today. We won't immediately jump into that. There is one story that caught my attention about how a drug dealer was taken down. A massive drug dealer was taken down after his talking parrot helped the police.
Really?
Parrot ain't loyal.
Narc.
And of course, there might be breakthroughs in Russia, Ukraine. SEC sorority dance videos are back, and people are going crazy about it because one girl held up a sign that said "good genes." It's like racism.
I didn't find anything racist about it. I think it should be a competition, probably weekly.
Trump's ordered a new census through the Department of Commerce, and J.D. Vance says, "quote I've finally made it after appearing in South Park." And so I love having a vice president, instead of getting all butthurt or acting like South Park doesn't exist. He's like, no, I finally made the big time now that they're making fun of me on South Park.
Lean into it, Bubba.
So anyway, we'll get into all that. But first, we have our regular Erica Thomas with 1819 News on the phone line. Hey, Erica, how are you doing?
Howdy. How are you?
Oh, life's all right. I don't know. What do you think of a man that drinks Bud Light?
I'm fine with it. Whatever you want. I definitely don't think the Yingling would be my type, but I like Bud Light.
That's fair.
Men.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'll see how this is.
I don't understand how the Yingling somehow trumps the Bud Light on the manliness just because it's dark.
We should analyze that a little bit. I think like in your mind, you might think it's fancier because it's darker.
Yes.
But to
And
me,
it has
like
a name like
good old,
Yingling.
No, it has more body to it. It doesn't just feel like bubbles in water.
It's beer.
Well, Bud Light feels like America. So,
That's right.
I mean, you know,
that is very true.
Weren't we boycotting Bud Light just a couple years ago? And then they put Post Malone and Shane Gillis in a few ads, and everybody's like, it's cool again.
Honestly,
now,
some of us never really boycotted it. We just quit drinking it out of the bottle so we didn't get ridiculed.
There was a phase there where you were getting not just normal koozies, you're getting the ones that like hug and zip up on bottles. Yeah, I was wondering why you were doing that.
Yep.
Anyway.
There was a time where if you ordered a Bud Light in a bar, like everything got quiet and people looked at you, and it was like,
need that poured in a glass for me.
Like a Yingling.
Now, there's so many things you've covered this week. Let's start here local in Montgomery. The Montgomery River Brawl came and went, the 2-year anniversary. Yep. Is there a lot of buzz as you were kind of looking into this online?
Yeah, actually, you know, who can forget the infamous Montgomery Riverfront Brawl? It was a terrible situation where 2 groups of people got in a fight, and then everybody kind of, well, the city leaders, specifically Montgomery Mayor Stephen Reed, kind of initially tried to throw the narrative that this is a racial issue, but we had several people come out and say this has nothing to do with the race. Now, since I published this story yesterday, I've heard from someone that's related to one of the people that actually went to jail. There were 13 that were initially detained. And we were told that only 5 people were charged, but I'm hearing that there was actually more than that. So I'm looking into that now because that would be interesting if there's this whole other group of people that were charged, but city officials never put that out.
Oh, interesting. And maybe it wouldn't have fit the narrative or something like that. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Exactly. Yeah. So I thought it was interesting to find this out. I did not cover the brawl at all. I'm down here in South Alabama. So all I did was take our old stories and say, look, this is the anniversary. This year they're not having a memorial walk because they did that last year.
Well, for some reason, the weekend that it happened 2 years ago, I just didn't pay attention to the news at all. I came in after drinking with Jack Campbell on a Sunday. I was a little crusty, a little dried and crusty, and from all that revelry. And all of a sudden, Captain Jim just called in. And at that time, we had just started streaming the show.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then I find the video has gone viral. And then there's my fat hungover face on Fox News.
Still swollen.
And Brett Baer wouldn't say my name.
This is that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, look, I'm the one who got the interview with Captain Jim. He called me, not you, Brett Baer, Mr. No Neck. And my Trump's better than yours. And he still has not said my name to this day. I'm sorry. I'm a little salty.
Yeah, I could tell. You hadn't got over that yet, have you?
Yeah, I'm just, it is.
Yeah.
No, but I don't know. I think a lot of folks involved kind of knew each other and didn't want it necessarily to be a race thing, but nationally it became the race thing.
It was the easier way to go.
And so these are how memes work. Now, shifting gears, we read your piece the other day about this Russell County butchery being shut down multiple times. And reading through it at first, I'm like, oh, this is clear government overreach. And then I started looking at like, wait, the building they initially leased was only $6,000. So like, you're the one who really had to do the deep dive in this. What's your sense of this story?
Yeah, this was a deep dive for me. And, you know, I always like to do these agriculture stories. I definitely support agriculture in Alabama. I think it's an important industry for us to protect. And obviously it has been at risk for multiple reasons, as you guys have talked about before as well. But so I really appreciate the Alabama farmer and everything that they do. And I think it's something that we all should get behind. And when this was first presented to me, it did kind of seem to be one of those things where I think one of the governor candidates, Ken McPheeters, he came out and he was like, this is, you know, really messed up, the government shutting down this business. And I saw that he had said that. Well, when I looked into it, I realized that's not really the case. These people have the opportunity to clean up their act and get back in business. But after so many times of being cited, they just decided this isn't the path we want to do. We want to regroup and do something different. So that's what they're doing. And I still appreciate all the work that they did. But when you look at the findings from the USDA, in the Alabama Department of Agriculture, you realize that there really were some things that posed a health risk in this place in Russell County. And one of those things were the rodents. They reported that there were live rodents during an inspection in the actual room where they do the processing room. So,
like one stuck to a glue trap?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And they said that there was feces and urine from rodents all over that area of the operation of the plant. So, they had to cite them and make sure they shut down for now until at least they could clean it up and make sure that they mitigated the situation. I spoke with the Alabama veterinarian, Dr. Frazier, and he said, there's a lot of risk obviously it's gross. You don't want rat poop and pee in your food like that. I'm sorry, excuse my language there. I hope I didn't make anybody nauseous for their lunch.
Yeah,
right?
it's like, Bobby, well, these ribs are a little zesty. What'd you throw in there?
It's a little tangy.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Like, obviously that's gross, but there's also very, very serious health risks. And so he kind of listed out those and explained why it was very important for them to do something. And so while these two men came together and they scrapped up all the money they could to make this operation happen, and it seemed to be going very well, there's still, the government does have a purpose in this capacity to keep Alabamians safe, and they were selling meat out of state as well. So you want to make sure that our processors in the meat business in Alabama are doing good, clean business, no pun intended.
And the top story trending right now at 1819 News, you wrote this up. Huntsville police investigating murder-suicide of man, toddler found in house fire?
Yes, this was very tragic. On Tuesday, they found the Huntsville Fire and Rescue responded to a house fire. This was on Retlaw Street, which I'm not very familiar with Huntsville, but I know this is a residential area in Huntsville, and they saw this house fire. The house was badly burned. When they got inside, they realized there were two people dead inside. One ended up being identified as a 21-year-old man and, sadly and tragically, a 23-month-old baby. And so they sent the bodies to the Alabama Department of Forensics that determined the two both died of gunshot wounds. My
goodness, man. And it's just, I know you get to do a lot of fun stories and a lot of interesting stories, but you lately have been on this crime beat, and it's bad stuff happening all around us all the time, it seems like.
It really is. But I do have a really good story coming out at 2 o'clock on 1819news.com. I want you guys to check it out. The Marbury High School students, every year for the senior prank, they do something on the first day of school. Okay. And so this year's senior prank was amazing, hilarious, and they just really went all out. So I want you guys to come see it. We've got video of it. It'll be on 1819news.com at 2 p.m.
Well, I appreciate it as always, Erica. And again, folks, check it out, 1819news.com. We'll look at it when the page refreshes about 2. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Thank you
Erica.
So much. God bless.
Again, that's Erica Thomas with 1819 News. She's the editor-at-large there. And back to school. I always felt like school gave me a false sense of the year because, it's all structured. It's like, oh, now begins 8th grade. Now begins 10th grade or whatever. It's like, now this year, I'm going to go and do this.
Oh.
And there were like, it was structured, sort of like events to it in a structured community. And into my adulthood, I realized like, oh, is it Easter? Oh, is it Christmas weekend? Really? 4th of July? Like it just every day, every month, every week, like the weather changes, but there's no like reset truly. I guess the closest thing people get to is like the top holidays around Christmas and New Year's. But even then it's kind of like, just another.
When we worked at Hyundai and even Alton Wire, we'd have shut down during Christmas and things like that. It brought back the memories of school. Mm-hmm. You're like, oh, I mean, because you felt like electricity in the air. You just felt everybody getting excited because they knew they were going to be gone for 2 weeks. The job we had, we didn't have those 2 weeks off. So everybody got excited. Then the next day, literally, there'd be no one in the plant. But
are there any pranks from especially high school that y'all recall?
You remember the McDonald's figurines they used to have in the drive-thrus?
Yeah, they were kind of creepy.
So several people that I knew removed them from the McDonald's drive-through and put them in the little atrium of our high school. That was our senior parade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad.
A couple years before that, airplanes are very popular up there, like a third car. A lot of people have their pilot's license. A couple years before that, someone flew around the airplane or flew around the school and kept dropping toilet paper, which was funny. It was hysterical, but he lost his license and all that.
Oh, sure. No, and there is a certain line with some of these pranks where it goes from like, that's funny. I think at Catholic, some guys somehow reassembled a car in the middle of the courtyard. Nice. Like, and the only way to get it out of there was to take it apart. And so that's funny. And like, that's not that big of a deal. I don't know if it happened to Catholic or wherever. It was like some story long before I was in high school where somebody urinated in the air vents. It's like, okay, now you've gone into like, you're going to be arrested.
Yeah.
And you should be. What is wrong with you? You're disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, we did some things that not quite that bad, but man.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's a new level.
That's for private school. Are you?
Well, and especially the guys who think, oh, I'm just joining in with the tradition. It's like, I thought this was fun, guys. I thought it was fun. No, it's not.
It'd be one thing if you peed in the air vent and left. But you peed in the air vent and got to smell it all day. Who's the prank really on?
It's just so
Was
gross.
this in summer or?
Usually Catholic people do that at the end.
Yeah, that's what yeah. Now I do remember leaving Capitol Heights on like the last day of school. Of course, we took the city bus. Everyone threw papers. I mean, you could follow the city bus around. It was like a ticker tape parade, but it was just crap getting thrown out the bus.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, where did you go to school?
Oh, I went to two. So I went to the little private school, Fort Dale.
Fort Dale.
Yeah. And then I swapped over to the high school because I didn't want to take my time to graduate. So I did my 10th and 11th grade year together.
She's a Butler County girl.
All right.
Butler County.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
See, I went to a tiny private school, Catholic.
Yeah.
Here. Preschool through high school.
Them private school kids, they're a different breed.
Oh, we are.
Oh,
Different
yes.
breed. I was so much happier going to the public school.
I see. I was. It's just how I am.
Well,
like I can't imagine otherwise. Honestly,
No, I sent Justin to private school. I mean, I was a public school.
Now,
I knew what it was all about.
I do often wonder, like, what happens if I don't go to Auburn? Because I go to Auburn, and I also am not the guy. As you all might be shocked, I didn't join a frat.
What?
I had no
Shocker.
desire. I didn't even rush. I didn't even try. I think I went to a few parties and got drunk. But
There you go. You took
I had
advantage of it.
no intention of paying to be part of a social network.
Yeah.
And also like that whole vibe, like God love you. I know there are a lot of people in Alabama that love it. It makes our political system go around here in this state.
100%.
It really does. But when I saw the whole like fraternity sorority thing, I just
I would like to see you on those Rush videos, actually.
throw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
It's just, but
You never chased a sorority girl? Never?
Oh.
no.
Really?
No, I hit and got in a car accident with one.
No, you're trying. You know.
Cute little blonde 5
You ended up getting her number at least? For insurance
No,
purposes
she
or
crushed the
something?
front of my Honda Accord station wagon
Oh, the
because
shaggin' wagon.
she had a black steel beam on the back of her 4Runner. Didn't touch her car at all. I'm like, at least that worked. Like, I don't have to pay anything for her car. Like, but no, I was never like, and so what's happening right now online is it's not just back to school, like high school or, it's like grade school and time to learn your colors or something. So what is that, preschool or like 5th grade at this point in our society?
Mm-hmm.
But America's prettiest sororities just set the internet on fire, reads this report.
Yeah.
Every fall semester brings a new wave of energy on U.S. college campuses, but this year it's not academics, football, or even frat parties grabbing national headlines. It's the sororities. And I'm sure
But
y'all
they're dance videos, man. They're awesome.
Well, yes, and that's what we're talking about here, these dance videos.
I like them.
They're intriguing. They catch my attention.
Yeah.
So across universities from Oklahoma to Alabama, from LSU to Florida State, stunning clips of all-American girls in sundresses and boots.
Love me some sundresses.
How do you feel about boots?
It's a cute combination, but they're going to get stinky feet. I just like the sundresses. They are. They're going to be sweating and all that. They ain't going to wear no socks in there. Women's feet smell like vinegar.
Not wearing socks with their boots.
Women? What kind of sock you going to put on? A tube sock or something?
No one's going to see it. It's in a boot. I've never put on a pair of boots and thought I'm not going to put socks on. So now you got me questioning life.
I just assumed young girls in sundress. Why would you wear socks?
Yeah, but I see these videos though, and there's a part of me that goes like, run away. Like, this is hell.
Yeah. Okay, Joey, let's just get into that.
It's too many.
Too many women.
Yes.
Oh, it's a lot. I mean, it's
too many. It's like, no.
How is there too many women?
I don't know. Like, it's way too much.
All right, let's flip this around.
I'll hang out with a few of you, but
you would rather see the frat guys and their dance videos? Is that where we're going?
No, I've said this before. I prefer like in The Waterboy, the chick Bobby Boucher falls for. Like I don't want the sorority chick. I want,
I got you. Well, we can find a few of them and slap out.
Vicky Valancourt.
Yes,
that's who I want. Like I don't want like all these like perfectly blonde like this thing. Anyway.
Yeah.
But apparently it's become a big like viral thing because some have been posting good genes, like the genetic thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of folks say, well, that's just an example of America's white supremacy.
Hold on.
Come on.
I've seen many of women of color that have good genes.
Yeah, I agree.
Great genes.
Sure. But
so how's the racist part come in?
Yeah, because everybody wants different standards for everybody else. And it's not for me, it's for thee.
Okay.
But I'm seeing these all go viral, and I'm like, I'm kind of glad I skipped that part of the college experience.
I wish you would have.
I think you left something on the table there, brother.
I would like to watch these videos, actually.
So I could I could pull a few of them up. I mean, they're mostly just dancing. I just can't play the copyrighted music. And it's like boots and sundresses and like.
But how do they determine the theme? Like, is that always the theme?
Yeah, they're like another one of these. They're all in like yellow 2-piece like workout video or workout clothing.
2-piece
for the video. Yeah, it's like a top and like some tight shorts, and it's all matching.
Interesting.
And they're doing like cheer stunts.
Are we talking about the ones that's got all the girls in the back? Like I'm talking about a whole.
Yeah. Where it's like the entire sorority.
Yeah. Okay.
Too many women.
That is too many.
I'm just saying, you get roped into that world, and you go to the parties, and you find what you think is the love of your life at like 21. And then you graduate and you both have good careers and you even have kids together, and you realize about 10, 15 years in, I hate this person.
See, you're going about the wrong way, Joe.
Like, well, our glory days were in college, and now it's just like keeping up with the Joneses, and we got the nice house, we're doing everything right, but I can't stand your face.
You're going about the wrong way.
Man.
So these sorority girls, they got money, do they not?
Some of them have
most of them have dad's money.
Some of them, yeah.
Right. So you're worried about providing for them instead of going, hey.
It's like a factory. Like, where do these people come from at the country club? Like,
yeah,
and
the
you
country
go,
club.
oh, like you're like, it's a factory.
Oh, boy.
Like you end up being carbon copies of your parents.
No.
Oh, I think I'm with Joey on this one.
Yeah.
I think I am.
It's a factory, is it not?
I think it is. Sorry, Eddie.
That's okay.
I'm not saying they're good people in like these institutions. Don't get me wrong, but just it's
it
not
sounds
my
like
thing.
You don't like pretty women. I got to be honest.
Eddie, it's all like they come out of the cookie cutter. Like
yes.
And they're all in the same batch.
Right.
Like when you go up there, you have to fit the mold.
I get that, but that's.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
When you go,
I want a lady
stands out. You got to be Japanese.
Stands on her own merits.
If that's the case, then
beats her own drum. That's what I like.
No, those are junior colleges that do that.
Well, Southern Union, the pickings were ripe. I'm here at Southern Union for my first semester. I'm transferring over to Auburn. I'm like, that's my type of gal.
See,
she works hard from humble beginnings, and doesn't have time to put up. She's studying. Doesn't have time to dance.
Well, you could have that one meeting with them a month. Like you just go to a luncheon or a dinner with them a month and keep it platonic. And towards the end of college, ask her to marry you. You could go that route.
You could do that. Anyway, like I see like the stuff that people get all up in arms about online. I'm like, oh my God, the flame wars and the symbolic, like it can't just like the dance video be a dance video. Oh, here's another one. They're all wearing pink. And like, honestly, if I was some of them's father, I'd be like, put your clothes on.
See, that would be the issue for me. I couldn't.
Like, why are you twerking like you're a stripper?
Nope.
I'm not paying $20,000 a year to Ole Miss for you to act like a stripper on the internet.
Yep. There would be problems.
I mean, am I wrong in that? Or
no, I mean, I agree, but
okay.
Daddy's probably overthinking that she's about to find somebody that's about to have some
but
money and take care of her own. So
okay,
it's fine.
what if you're watching that video and then your son makes an appearance and he starts dancing kind of vulgarly? Do you call him up the same way? Boy, get your butt home. Or do you go, that's my boy right there. Hey, y'all, go check out this YouTube video. That's my boy.
No, now you're reminding me of a South Park. It's like, no son of mine's playing football. You have to go to drama class.
That's right.
You're right. Yeah. Right. I got to get that off the screen. It's a bit much. It's like, it's too much. It's too feminine. It's like, I can't go there. It's like, somebody traps you and makes you watch like The Notebook, then Legally Blonde back to back. It's awful.
you have to get up and walk away from that, Joey.
Yeah, and then hey,
just
want to
leave.
go for the trifecta? Watch Serendipity. John Cusack's very charming.
Now, if you start with Serendipity, that's a good start.
It's not a bad movie, actually. I mean, there's some rom-coms there.
Yeah, there's a few back
They're
then.
not
Yeah.
There's one movie I think called Keeping the Faith, but every time somebody wants to watch that, I'm like, the Billy Joel song? We're watching the Billy Joel song?
See, you ruin it right from the start.
Yeah.
Right from
Yeah. That's what I do. 272-9228. That's 334-272-9228 if you want to get in on the program. Again, J.D. Vance and Trump in South Park. Vance responding correctly saying, well, I finally made it. Do you remember Fantasy Island, though?
Oh, I love that show.
Yeah, that's how they do it. They welcome to Mar-a-Lago, and they make Mar-a-Lago look like Epstein Island, and Trump is dressed just like Fantasy Island. J.D. Vance is a tiny little short thing with the fat face. Yeah.
The plane boss?
Yes. He's that guy. And even Vance is like, yeah, whatever, made it. Like, if they're making fun of me this way, they've done it to everybody else with a name.
Also a really good show, Fantasy Island. That was a show back then.
There is possibly a breakthrough in the Russia-Ukraine war. Putin, Zelensky, Trump all saying, yeah, a meeting of all three in the same spot is in the works. So maybe Witkoff's recent journey to Moscow actually caused a breakthrough. Hopefully, I just want to see that end. While Netanyahu just giving interviews to Fox News that Israel intends to control all of Gaza. So that's not stopping anytime soon. And, the internal fight within Israel is fascinating because a lot of the hostage families are like, please don't do this because you're going to put my people at risk. So we're 2 years past this, right. Almost 3.
And they're finding out that, some of the people they said were alive or not. So
correct. Absolutely correct. And, I won't linger on that too much because, you can always go to Fox and watch General Jack Keane.
Well, suddenly you're pushing the Fox now?
No, I look at these retired guys and I'm like, they're knowledgeable, might be nice guys, but I'm like, what insights do you actually have, Jack?
It's where they worked at. I mean, they might not have no insights. It's just
right. It's they have
a fancy
good sense of it. They have
and usually they're good for TV. They look good on TV.
Yeah, apparently Netanyahu's sitting down with Fox's Bill Himmer.
Never been a fan.
I always almost make the mistake calling him Bill Hummer.
Always looks like he's constipated.
Anyway, let's hit this break. Welcome into the program. Is this all right, Hannah? This is your first time on air, right?
No.
No? You've been on air before?
You forgot about me being here, Joey?
How long ago? Was this when you're going by Hannah or Heather?
Probably Heather.
Okay. I might be confused here.
That might have something to do with it.
No, but it's going all right. We're just 30 minutes in. We don't bite.
I wasn't scared.
Okay, good.
Some people are into that, Joey. So
I mean,
shut up.
Just saying.
Bud Heavy.
We don't kink shame either.
You started the show with a lie. I was drinking Bud Heavy. You were not.
I was drinking Bud Light. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Why'd you lie? Why'd you lie about it?
Because I'm used to drinking Bud Heavies.
Yeah.
And that headache I had this morning felt like I drank nothing but Bud Heavies.
Eddie just sucking down diesels. Anyway, let's hit this break. We'll be right back.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/radio to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments, including pills, chews, and more, 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/radio. That's hims.com/radio. HIMS.com/RADIO.
Whether it's day or night, hot flashes due to menopause can be unpredictable. That's why there's Veoza, a prescription treatment proven to reduce the number and severity of hot flashes day and night that can start working in as early as 1 week. Based on clinical studies measuring efficacy at 4 and 12 weeks, individual results may vary. Talk to your healthcare provider about what this may mean for you. For moderate to severe vasomotor symptoms or hot flashes and night sweats due to menopause, Veoza can cause serious side effects, including liver problems. Your doctor will do blood tests before and during treatment. Stop Veoza and call your doctor if you have symptoms of liver problems, such as feeling more tired than usual, decreased appetite, nausea, vomiting, itching, yellowing of the eyes or skin, pale stool, dark urine, or stomach pain. Don't use Veoza if you have cirrhosis, severe kidney problems, kidney failure, or take CYP1A2 inhibitors. Ask your doctor about Veoza. To learn more, call 1-866-239-1637 or go to veoza.com. That's VEOZAH.com.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
This is David Ernest from the Health and Wealth Show. We like to cut up and have fun, maybe poke a little fun at some politicians, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. One thing we do take seriously is your personal finances and your plans for retirement. You can tell by listening, we're a little different. Yeah, we like to have a good time on the radio, but we're dead serious about your financial future and helping you achieve your goals. At Ernest Financial, we're committed to giving you the attention you need. We don't treat you like a number. You're way more important to us. At Ernest Financial, it's about helping you today and preparing you for tomorrow. People call us who are on the verge of retirement, and they know they need a plan for the future. No matter where you are in life, Ernest Financial will help guide your every step towards retirement. Give us a call and let us show you what our individual customer attention can do for your future.
Concerned about your retirement? Call David Ernest toll-free at 833-596-7233. That's 833-596-SAFE.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by Alabama Wholesale Lumber. Alabama Wholesale Lumber, serving the river region with the best quality building materials for decades. Contractor to do-it-yourselfer. Call Alabama Wholesale Lumber.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Yes, we're going to start warming up, but nothing crazy. High temperature today will be in the upper 80s, and I think that'll be the case right on through Friday. Lows at night, we'll say 70 to 73. And each day there'll be some spotty random storms in the afternoon and evening hours. But most towns will stay dry. Then by the time we get to the weekend, temperatures will edge up to around 90 for afternoon highs and a little warmer next week. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
CB&S Bank has a long history of stability and a legacy of serving our community's needs for generations. Since we began in 1906, at CB&S Bank, we're here for you. All loans subject to credit approval, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Live local talk, the River Region's only 24-hour News Talk FM station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Welcome back. This part of the program brought to you by Bo Goodson and the Goodson Group. And there at the Goodson Group, Bo and his team are ready to help you, whether you're looking to buy or sell here in the Montgomery and surrounding areas. Bo has been working in the River Region real estate market for over 50 years now. Impressive. And it's that experience. Well, he's not only able to help you buying and selling your property, but they have management services available should you want to rent out your home. Very smart idea in this market. And of course, the Goodson Group is also home to the Bo Goodson Real Estate School, one of the most highly acclaimed and accredited real estate programs here in the state. So if you want to be a fully licensed agent, or if you're looking to be a more knowledgeable private player, maybe learn how to manage property, check out the Bo Goodson Real Estate School. You can always learn more at thegoodsongroup.com or give them a call at 551-0225. That's 551-0225. Bo Goodson and the Goodson Group. Great sponsor here of the program. You said this is Soldier Boy?
Soldier Boy.
Soldier Boy. How you doing?
Is this the Hannah or the Heather show?
We can make it that way, actually. Yeah, if you want to guest host a day or two, so I can go do other stuff,
yeah,
you're welcome to.
Okay, what do you think Joey would do?
Other stuff.
Other stuff would be call in food delivery at his house and maybe come out of the room twice. That's about it.
Netflix?
That's There's nothing wrong with that.
No, but that would be Joey's.
Okay.
No, I'm just over here slapping my face.
Hey, let's talk about Mr. Trump and Mr. Putin. Okay.
All right.
I almost said Gorbachev. God, my age. All the time they had this great communication and this great friendship and everything. And he's ex-KGB, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Putin.
Yep, got a picture of him and Clinton.
That's right. And he's tied to the last 3 times with this war with Ukraine. He's trying to play him.
Yeah.
Did you see him Did you see how pissed off the president was that 3rd time? And he was like, we get there and nothing happens. And,
yes.
He said, yeah, everything's going to be okay. The next day, he's firing at churches and schools and everything.
Yeah, and I think in the same moment there, in that same press conference, it went from, I'm giving them 15 days. Actually, I'm giving them 10 days.
10 days, that's right.
But it does seem like there has been something of a breakthrough, and maybe the tariff threat on India because of Russian oil is actually
No, I think he's finally found out. He's found out Mr. Trump's pushing point, and he's like, I'm not pushing him anymore because now he's freaking serious. Okay, he's not a Jimmy Carter. He's more of a Ronald Reagan. He's going to tell you. Let me tell you, when I was in Iraq, in the green zone in Baghdad, there's 3 things you're not supposed to shoot at during the wartime. That's through schools, hospitals, and churches, what they call mosques, of course. And I was talking to the translators, and what was happening was they're the University of Baghdad students. They work as translators part-time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they used to fire all the time. And what we were using to try to triangulate, they were using mortar shells in the back of an F-150 pickup truck, and they'd fire a lot of the time we get it targeted and go out the gates to find out where they were gone.
Man.
Okay, so the target moves quickly.
Yeah.
So they don't have any damn problem dropping a couple of bombs on a mosque. They don't have problems dropping them on the hospitals. They don't have any problems dropping them on schools either. I mean, they say war is ugly. I mean, even during World War II, we tried to prevent staying away from churches and the hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when our bombardiers.
No, but a lot still did get hit. I've heard a lot, especially in the context of both these wars about war crimes. And I'm like, well, it's only a war crime if you lose.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Well, it was like, here's what's funny was, we had Iraqi, contractors, building things, making things on our base, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I used to ask the colonel, I said, Colonel, where are they at today? He says, I wouldn't stay out too long, Sergeant Soldier Boy. I said, why is that? He said, when they don't show up, they're not a union. When they don't show up, they got inside connections, or they know somebody is going to do some mortar shells over those T-walls.
Yep.
Because you could hear, remember they used to say, when you hear a mortar shell, I don't think you've never ever heard one before, whistle, unless you really have one, right? I'll tell you one thing. They used to tell us, see those shelters? I'm like, yeah, those shelters, I see those. He goes, he says, don't run to them. I go, what do you mean? He says, you drop down to your chest, get as low as you can, because a bomb blows upward and spreads.
So to avoid the shrapnel, yeah.
Yeah, that's what he said. He says, you're 6'4", man, it's going to cut you up like all day long. He says, just when you hear it, just drop it. Don't worry about it. But when they don't show up for work, it means it's not going to be a good day.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, and that's got to be a bit harrowing. I've never seen that stuff in person, obviously. I mean, there's a lot of footage now with these latest wars where you can see it.
I'm going to tell you the story. I'm going to tell you the soldier boy story of when he got hit by a mortar shell and was bleeding severely. I'm going to tell you that story real quick.
Okay.
We're walking from the chow hall, and a couple guys in the land shop, local area land shop, a couple of Marines with us, and there was a couple other officers that were desk pushers at the Pentagon, and we all went to the chow hall at 8, right? Well, the next thing you know, a mortar shell hits, right? We could hear it, and we knew we weren't going to make it to the thing. So we all dropped down, right?
Yeah.
unbeknownst to us, the Lance Corporal had a cup of hot tea. And he spills it all over me. And they start screaming that I got a hit. They're like, ah! Sergeant LeFevre, he's been hit. And then the guy looked at him, the Lance Corporal says, oh, that's just my hot tea. So we were all freaking out. In combat. You're a bunch of office paper pusher desk, jockeys, So you never even see it. But all we heard was that whistle. We all heard when it hit. And because we were on the ground. And I guess blood's it's warm when it extracts itself from a body.
Sure.
And all they saw was the T and that on my BDU uniform, and they thought I got hit, man. So that was a funny day.
Well,
and then let me tell you another real quick one. We had a improvised explosive device, what do they call it, IUD.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? No, IED, improvised. Right, IED.
Yeah, IED is completely different.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. I came back and he says, Sarge, what happened? He says, man, we almost got hit, man. We're getting attacked by IEDs. And all the ladies started laughing. They were like, what are you talking about? I go, what do you mean? What's so funny about getting hit, She says, you meant an IUD, not an IED. She said, IED is a woman's birth control device.
All right. Well,
and I don't think you got hit by any of those.
Well, I appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the stories.
Later.
Thanks, Soldier Boy.
Anyway, Putin saying that, interest was mutual on a summit with Trump, and Zelensky saying I'm open.
Oh, yeah.
Saying the mutual interest is real. Possible venue is the UAE, neutral turf with a taste for the geopolitical stage. And Putin even tossed out, I have nothing against meeting Zelensky. Vague. So we'll see if this is another gambit by the Russians or, to draw out the process, or maybe you actually get breakthroughs with this.
Wouldn't that be interesting?
Because ending this war is be very important and very good for the entire globe.
I think so, but I still think I think Soviets still want to make a point.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think there's still something there.
Well, we'll keep watching. And again, it looks like Israel ain't stopping anytime soon, too.
They're not going until they have to.
So much for ending these things on day one. But Trump's had a lot of other wins. Now, we got to hit this next break. Coming back, if we have time, I do want to get into this, how this drug dealer was taken down. Careful what you have as a pet if you're trying to be discreet.
Ooh.
Especially when you're breaking the law.
All right. And plus, there's a festival this weekend we want to ask you if you're going to go to.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely get into all of that.
Looks something right up your alley here, close to us.
You seem menacing in the way you previewed that. No. I don't like that tone.
I know.
It's been a long time since I've threatened to smack you.
I'm just
and
saying,
now that
George.
Hannah's here, you're kind of acting out and going back into your own ways. I will hurt you.
Come on, Froggy. I'm good for about a minute. If you can keep me from keeping you on the ground for the first minute, I'll be too tired to do anything.
You got this, Joey.
Yeah, you got this, Joey.
No, I don't think that you just. No. I see him walking around, and I see how those legs. You ain't been working out those legs.
Don't underestimate
You see my calves?
Yeah, okay.
I get compliments from men about my calves.
Hey, you told me that the other day. I'm just saying, I take out some of those twigs, and you're gonna be
right.
down yourself.
Don't forget, I got some reach.
That's true.
I got them chimpanzee arms, man.
Oh no, if this was an actual boxing match, you would have me all day, every day, and I'd have to get inside, be quick and sudden, dodge, and maybe get something up under, get you some body shots or whatever. But no, you got the reach all day, so it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to be avoiding a lot.
Chimpanzee arms are something to mess with, man.
Yeah. Anyway, this part of the program brought to you by James Cole and Cole Plumbing, and they're at Cole Plumbing. James and the team are ready to help you with any and all of your plumbing needs. It could be runny faucet.
Yeah.
Just drip, drip, drip.
Or you could have a problem like I've got. I think I've got a runny toilet.
Oh, no.
Got a $77 water bill.
Oh, no. Yes. And that's high for you?
Yes. Usually should be about $40.
Oh, man. Yeah,
what
that is
your
about
water
double.
Bill, Joey?
It's about $70.
How often are you washing your
But
hair?
they're water and trash
water a
in
yard.
Montgomery, water and trash.
Okay.
Yeah, we water a yard.
That makes more sense. Okay.
So, right. And I take baths.
Yeah. That'll run it up.
Right. I think it's more watering the yard.
Sure.
The sprinkler system.
Sure.
so.
That's sprinkler system.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe you do have a ruddy toilet like Eddie, or a drippy faucet, or maybe it's like a clogged drain.
Yeah.
And you tried stuff and it's like, it's
not going nowhere.
Well, they can help you with those basic issues. Of course, they can also help you upgrade to a tankless water heater system. Maybe you want a new toilet or add new accessories to the kitchen or bathroom. And maybe it's time for a new garbage disposal, for instance.
Yep.
They can install that. And of course, if you have a major problem, like a major water leak inside or outside your home, or something like a gas line leak, very serious issue, you should probably evacuate if you're starting to smell a lot of gas.
Yeah.
And there's no real reason for it. But of course, Cold Plumbing can fix those issues with minimal discomfort to you in your home. They're not going to have to tear out a bunch of drywall, dig up a huge hole in your yard. No, they can get to it with precision and expertise and solve that issue for you. Call them up today, or in fact, just save their number in case you ever have an issue pop up. 279-8919. That's 279-8919. And just remember, folks, when you have trouble with your bowl,
call on Cole, Joey.
Thank you, Eddie.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
The Tierce family has been your local Roto-Rooter service since 1964. Drain cleaning, plumbing repair, and those troublesome septic tanks, no problem. Technology has changed a bit in the last 54 years. Video inspections of lines to locate problems is available, as well as scheduling your appointment online. River Region residents have trusted Roto-Rooter for over half a century. You can too. Call today at 272-7130 or visit online at rotorooteralabama.com.
Call Roto-Rooter, that's the name. And away go troubles down the drain. Roto-Rooter.
Do you have real estate problems? Whether you're facing foreclosure, inherited a property, or have costly repairs, we understand. At Rapid Fire Home Buyers, we're here to help. Any condition, any situation, we'll give you an honest cash offer for your home so you can move forward. Because when real estate problems cause you uncertainty, you deserve a solution you can trust. Any condition, any situation, we're here to help. Give Rapid Fire Home Buyers a call today at 334-675-1000. That's 334-675-1000.
On FM, on your smartphone, and online, the River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Boom.
What was that sound?
Boom. 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 That's my bass drum, buddy. How's your bass drum go?
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. Yeah. Explains a lot.
So, this is from the New York Post.
All right.
Massive crack and heroin ring. They're helping out the zombies and the folks building spaceships. And I'm not talking about Tesla and Elon or SpaceX. You know the crackheads are.
Yes.
They're very ambitious without much ability to follow through.
Very.
So massive crack and heroin ring brought down. But how was it brought down? By a drug dealer's squealing pet parrot. Man. This bird sang like a canary. Man, some of these news
that's going to be
people,
coming. Yeah.
Anyway. A loudmouth parrot snitched on its owner by squawking drug dealing slang and video footage found by cops, leading to a massive crack and heroin bust in England. 2 for 25, 2 for 25. The feathered rat chirped in the footage. Wow. According to cops who said it was code for the price of dope. What, I wonder, do the birds get accents?
That's a good question.
If this is in England, would it have been more like 2 for 25?
I would think they would because they're picking up on the voices around them. So
right.
Yeah.
Or like I've seen the video, like huskies, how vocal they are. And it was in Italy. And the husky's like,
oh, you got the
like that's amazing. So yeah, maybe this is like a British. I'm wondering, is it more Cockney, more posh? I don't know. But A drug ring of 15 people in Blackpool was taken down by the tiny yellow bird, who was also seen in videos playing with drug money after police seized gang leader Adam Garnett's cell phones. Cell phone footage led them to the home of Garnett's girlfriend and number 2, Shannon Hilton, where her phone featured videos that amounted to the parrot squealing. Videos allegedly show Hilton teaching her less than kg critter to say, 2 for $25, apparent payment for bags of dope in front of a child, and the parrot playing with money, which was gained through their illegal activities. And I'm looking at the mugshots of these folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they criminals don't have good genes like these folks.
Well, I kind of assumed that if the bird's going to tell on them, how hard was the case really to crack?
Yeah, and I mean, like Shannon Hilton, and she's got her mouth closed in the mugshot, but I'm thinking like Snaggletooth. Like if
she's English, isn't she?
Yeah, they're all English.
For great teeth, you know.
They're all English. One guy looks ethnic. Everybody else looks kind of
ethnic, huh?
Yeah, that's how I said it.
Okay.
I don't know. Is it Pakistani? Is it Indian? I mean, I can't tell just based on looks.
Don't put your racism on me.
Like, seriously, can you tell the difference between like a Japanese man and a Korean man?
Yes, I can.
You can?
Yes, I can.
Yeah?
Only because a Korean man taught me how.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's that?
Just a little bit eyes.
The eyes are different.
A little more, yeah.
Huh.
That's it.
Can you tell the difference between those two and a Chinese man?
I learned, but yeah, Chinese were a little bit hard
It's
for me
tough.
to tell.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell.
Off air, I'll tell you how you.
I'm just trying to be like not racist. So he's
No.
he's ethnic. Garnett had been serving a 15-year jail sentence on separate charges when authorities seized several cell phones and Wi-Fi routers during a cell search. The search of another gang member's phone showed Garnett directed others on how to run the illegal enterprise. And yeah, it does. It's like a little yellow parrot, like a classic cartoon canary.
Who's going to get the bird now?
I don't know. Because they've nabbed 15 people, ages 21 to 50, connected with the drug ring. Operated for about a year and a half in Blackpool. 2 did not plead guilty as they failed to appear. They failed to appear in court. Yeah, and there's no follow-up on what it's. Here's the last sentence. It's unclear if the parrot, whose name wasn't known, ended up a free bird.
It'd be kind of cute if they had a mugshot of him.
It would
mugshot of the parrot.
The bird, yeah.
That would be pretty
feathers
adorable.
all up, like Gary Busey style.
That'd be very adorable. Yeah. And here's a photo of the bird. I'll just hold up my tablet here to the screen.
Oh,
yeah, he's a cute little thing.
Yeah.
Don't put him behind bars. Oh, that is
The things that are going to do to him behind bars.
well, and the things like, man, the things that like I'm sure parrots and like these other birds hear and learn how to say.
Well, there was one a while back that
Worse than having a 2-year-old around.
either the wife killed the husband or the husband killed the wife, but it was the bird that literally told on him.
Yeah. Was it like big fights
big
that was
parrot,
just
yeah.
echoing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anyway, we got 1 hour down, 2 more to go.
All right. You're not going to escape this cholera story that we want to talk to you about.
There's a cholera story.
I think
It's a
place that I
festival
think-
you would like me to go
I think
to.
I don't think you're aware of it, but I think when I make you aware of it, you're going to be making a beeline for it.
Yeah. This part of the program is brought to you regularly scheduled Dylan Rings.
Right.
I did get a text from Josh Ryder today. For those of you who haven't heard, Leslie Ryder suffered a massive stroke. And right now things are stable.
Mm-hmm.
She's in Birmingham. So they will be closed there at Dylan Rings for the rest of the week, be open next week. Y'all continue to pray for Leslie, for Josh, for strength and fortitude and just to get better. Because it's right now, again, things are stable, but they now have to do neurological tests. And so we'll keep you updated. And of course, you can go to Josh Ryder's Facebook page. He's been putting updates out to the public, but Dylan Rings will be closed for the rest of the week, open back up a week Tuesday and next week. But again, I'll say an extra prayers tonight for the riders. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. President Trump, who the Kremlin says is scheduled to meet with Russian President Putin, thinks there is a chance Putin will also meet with Ukraine's President Zelensky. The Israeli Security Cabinet set to discuss a possible expansion of military operations in the Gaza Strip. An Israeli official said the Security Council is expected to hold a lengthy debate Thursday evening and approve an expanded military plan to conquer all or parts of Gaza not yet under Israeli control. One official says that whatever is approved would be implemented gradually to increase pressure on Hamas. President Trump's new tariffs on U.S. imports from dozens of countries have taken effect. Still no agreement on what tariffs might apply to products shipped from China. This is SRN News.
3 years ago, I wrapped up a run of Annie playing Daddy Warbucks with the South Carolina Children's Theater. I was about 50 pounds overweight, tired, sick, fed up with the way I felt. Hi, it's Mike Gallagher. I had to do something. I scheduled my weight loss consultation with PhD Weight Loss and Nutrition. And as they say, the rest is history. Just a few months, I lost over 50 pounds. I took control of my health. 3 years later, I've kept the weight off and I feel better than ever. If you are where I was, do what I did. Call PhD Weight Loss and Nutrition. It'll change your life. It's fast and simple. They won't let you fail. Just give them a call at 855-696-2020 to schedule your weight loss consultation. That's 855-696-2020. 855-696-2020. Here's the best part. First 11 callers who mention the keyword healthy will get 2 free weeks added to their weight loss package. Don't wait. Call today. 855-696-2020. Mention healthy to get 2 free weeks. Or visit them at myphdweightloss.com, myphdweightloss.com.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Schimbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Schimbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Yes, we're going to start warming up, but nothing crazy, High temperature today will be in the upper 80s, and I think that'll be the case right on through Friday. Lows at night, we'll say 70 to 73, and each day there'll be some spotty random storms in the afternoon and evening hours, but most towns will stay dry. Then, by the time we get to the weekend, temperatures will edge up to around 90 for afternoon highs, and a little warmer next week. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, here's today's top stories. A Prattville man has been arrested on a series of sex charges involving a child. 47-year-old Rodney Price was indicted on charges of first-degree rape, sodomy, and sexual torture. The juvenile's age wasn't released, but investigators say she and Price were known to each other. The investigation has been going on for about 2 years. Montgomery Public Schools will continue to provide free and reduced price meals throughout the school year. The MPS School Board made the announcement on Wednesday. Food served will follow USDA guidelines for healthy school meals. All students are encouraged to take advantage of the program. The Montgomery Clean City Commission has kicked off its Capitol Blooms initiative to plant 25,000 daffodil bulbs in public spaces throughout the city. Neighborhood associations and other community organizations are invited to apply for free daffodil bulbs to take part in the beautification process. From the Blue Water Broadcasting News Center, I'm Sky Mosley.
Hi, this is Danny with High Caliber Gun and Pawn. November we'll be celebrating 10 years of doing business in the river region, and Blue Water Broadcasting has been an integral part of that 10 years. High Caliber Gun and Pawn, we say we are a step above the rest, and Blue Water Broadcasting definitely is that step.
Did you know that radio is the #1 reach platform in all of media? It's true. Call us to find out how to put radio's #1 reach to work for your business. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks helping local business.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
I'm still going for it, even with higher stroke risk from atrial fibrillation, an irregular heartbeat not caused by a heart valve problem. Over a 3-year study, Eliquis apixaban tablets reduced stroke risk better than warfarin, and over 97% of Eliquis patients did not experience a stroke. A first stroke occurred in 2.9% of warfarin patients versus 2.3% of Eliquis patients.
Don't stop prescription Eliquis without asking your doctor. Stroke risk may increase. Eliquis can cause serious and potentially fatal bleeding. Don't take if you have an artificial heart valve, abnormal bleeding, or antiphospholipid syndrome. While taking, you may bruise more easily or bleed longer. A spinal injection increases blood clot risk, which may cause paralysis. Get medical help right away for unexpected bleeding or bruising, or back pain, tingling, numbness, muscle weakness, or incontinence. Aspirin products, NSAIDs, SSRIs, SNRIs, and blood thinners increase bleeding risk. Tell your doctor about planned medical or dental procedures. Learn more at Eliquis.com or call 1-855-ELIQUIS.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's news and views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back into the program. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader in the house, as is Hannah.
Yeah. Hey.
So if y'all have ever seen them out real estating or seen y'all signs and t-shirts and stuff are great.
Yes, we're doing pretty good. Pretty good in that.
Business in the front, party in the back.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, before I jump into anything, apparently there's something y'all want to rope me into.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's this thing I thought that would be right up your alley, and it's in Calera. Calera's not very far away.
No,
maybe
I played a football game there. Nice.
All right, there you go. Well, what they're calling, and they put it on the Facebook, starts out with nerds. It's time to converge.
Nerds, it's time to converge.
The Calera Nerd Fest.
Okay.
All right, so that's this weekend, it looks like. But Joey, they got things, November 8th. So we got a ways to go. They got things that are right up your alley.
Okay.
The Calera Nerd Fest, unlike a traditional convention, this festival-style event will immerse fans in a lively celebration of fandom, bringing together anime enthusiasts, that's Joey, K-pop lovers. I don't know if you're
I'm not a K-pop guy, and I wouldn't call myself an anime enthusiast. Like, I've watched a few shows and thought they were good. But anime enthusiasts are like, here's my my tier ranking list.
Well, that's
of course, Hunter x Hunter is S tier, and I'm not that guy. Come on.
I mean, it sounds like you could be that guy though.
Yeah,
I can mimic people and mock them.
You'd fit in fine.
I might. That's what I'm saying. I might watch that guy's content.
You know the lingo. You'd fit right in there. So if you want to dress up, or you don't have to dress up, I'm sure you just kind of go be with your people.
Can I help you pick your outfit out? I'll help you make it.
Okay, what else? What is it before I commit to anything? What else is going on there?
Let's see. They're going to do dance and costume competitions with prizes, a wide array of independent artists and vendors.
Mm-hmm.
The Calera Nerd Fest will be a must-attend event for fans and creators alike.
So it's just about like anime and K-pop?
Yeah, a little music and art. And we got a DJ.
They got a DJ.
Yeah.
Oh, what kind of music are they going to play there?
That's what I'm wondering. What kind of nerd music? Is it like the theme song to Dungeons and Dragons or something?
No, anime usually has a pretty good theme song.
Oh, he's going to fit in fine. You see this?
Here we go already. I'm not an anime guy, but I like the music.
I've watched a few of them, man.
Yeah, I'm going to break out the sewing machine. We're going to make some outfits for you.
Watch them all the time.
Hannah, when's the last time you watched anime?
I can't say I ever have.
Never watched it. You ever watched any?
I have, but not that I can even remember. I think from you talking about it, I tried to get into one. And I was like,
I think my brother might have played one way back in the day, and I walked in, and I was just like, okay, no.
Just nothing wrong with it. Just not my
just
thing.
wasn't for me.
Yeah, I'm more of a rom-com kind of guy.
You are a rom-com guy? Yeah.
I wouldn't know they had soundtracks or anything. So
no, it's like every TV show has like a intro music. Friends has intro music.
Well, we know that anime has its own.
Yeah, it's a show. It has intro music.
I wouldn't have known that.
That's all I know. Thing. And
I wouldn't have known that.
And they have a particular type of chord progression. I'm not that into
right. He's not that into
but there's
it.
A
He's not getting
particular
defensive about it.
That's a very Japanese thing, and it's very unique. And anyway, I'm just saying, some of this. Kariko's backing me up. He's been watching some of it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is he a nerd too?
He's a little nerdy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he ain't here right now, so yeah, he's a nerdy.
So that's what you had to offer me, a festival in Calera.
Wouldn't it be fun though, man? Okay, let's say you went there open-minded and you like a little bit of anime. Yeah. Maybe by the time you leave, you're gonna love anime.
You're just bringing up stuff that now it hurts. Because like I've tried the nerd stuff. Like, I don't mind watching stuff, but I have tried going to like the nerd
try to
functions,
participate in the nerd
and
events?
I don't feel at home. I don't enjoy this.
How not,
Right,
dude? You're
in
like
the same
cool
way,
guy
like
amongst the nerds.
I'm invited over to the State House, and I'm hanging out with like all the legislators and suited and booted, and I'm like, I don't belong here.
Are you going in with an open mind though?
Oh yeah.
Like, do you go in thinking you're gonna fit in, or you're already feeling?
No,
like,
you know
try,
Joey. He's going in as
You're
open mind,
going
open like
in-
Circuit City.
Yeah. No.
Yep. Your mind is about as open as a Circuit City.
No, I will say the most like at home. And this could be a different life. It made me feel at home, but it also made me go, oh, I don't need to sink into this. Remember, the dive bar off the Millbrook exit? Yeah. Sitting there one night, I was drunk and people drinking whiskey, and somebody, I think John Bull was playing blues music and stuff, and like smoke going up, and I'm like, yeah, this kind of feels like home.
You're like, this is my people.
Yeah, but I could feel myself getting leathery in the moment. Yeah, like, seriously, I could go live like next to my dad and be like a regular at the Floribama. Like, that could be a life.
That would be a pretty good life.
But I feel like I'm gonna be pickled like real quick.
Yeah.
If that's the life. Like, yeah. And so I'm trying not to do that.
Why? But so you don't be pickled.
Right.
So stay out of the
Well,
sun a little bit.
For instance, you know how big of a Prince fan I am.
Yeah.
They every year do this big like Paisley Park celebration.
I
Every
figured they'd have a
every
couple,
year I see like the promotions for that. I'm like,
you won't go?
No, I just hear Norm Macdonald going, Prince, that secret fruit. And I'm just like, yeah, I see like I'm like, this is no, I'll just listen to the music. Like, oh, you can go see the clothes he wore.
Not only that,
like,
Joey,
what?
You like to talk a lot
It's the
about
same
Prince,
thing
and
about
behind the
going to-
music, it would give you folks that want to hear that.
Yeah, but it's also the same thing like people that go to Graceland and stuff. Like
What's
it's
wrong with
weird
Graceland?
going to like old famous people's
Other than you
houses.
might get robbed right now. Other than that, going to Graceland's pretty cool.
Yeah, but museums like that have always it makes me sad.
What
It's
kind of
like-
museum are you into?
like the Smithsonian.
Yeah,
Actually, the coolest one was the aviation one.
Yeah,
It was
that would be
adjacent to
awesome.
the spy one.
Yeah.
That was really
That
cool.
would be awesome.
Yeah.
Then we went through like the more natural history one, and I'm like, natural history dinosaurs? Really? Fake.
So if you ever go to Vegas, they got a
All these skeletons.
pretty
are
good
fake.
museum out there we can go see.
Yeah?
Yeah, they have the Gangster Museum.
The Gangster Museum.
That
And right
sounds-
next to it is the Pornography Museum.
Oh. No.
Right next to it.
Okay.
Those are beside each other.
Right next to it.
Yeah, but then I've been told Vegas is not as cool as it used to be. It's
Told you, man.
become more.
They started charging for
mainstream.
drinks. They started frowning on some fun, sinful behavior that people were going to Vegas just to commit. So,
And they're-
partying
it does sound like they're nickel and diming you.
They
And
do,
like the
man.
comping isn't as generous.
It's not
and-
as generous. Plus, you have resort fees. Let's say you stayed at a hotel, it's $79. So I got a great deal. Well, you got a resort fee of $79 a day. So now I'm up to $180. Then they're going to tax me on the tax. They literally tax you on the tax. There is a hotel tax on the hotel tax.
Tax you on the tax. Yep. That doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
So if people, in the U.S., people are like, hey, I can go have a party somewhere else now. And gambling is not just you got to go to Vegas just for gambling anymore.
Yeah, and I have thought about these things, like when I was watching a lot of wrestling. Let's like go to some convention or whatever.
Yeah.
But even like when I went to the wrestling show, like here locally, it was fine. But like especially when I went to the SmackDown like live thing in Birmingham, I'm like, this was fun.
Were you the oldest person there?
No, the chick who sat next to me.
Oh, there was a chick there.
There were many. Eddie, you are underestimating the power of wrestling.
Obviously.
Because I'm sitting there and it's me and my buddy, and we're just like ready. It's cool being here, seeing this live. And they got a huge cage hanging over the ring. Oh, what's that? Like, okay, they must be doing something special tonight. And the chick next to me is like, like Muscle Shoals attractive. And that's where she was from.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just, waiting on the show to start, so making conversation. And she's Muscle Shoals attractive, and I'm like, so what are you doing? I'm gonna marry AJ Styles. He's gonna have my baby.
And that surprised you.
No, but just seeing it in person, it's like you hear about things.
Yeah.
It's like Soldier Boy talking about the mortar fire.
gonna
You
say-
see videos of it, and then it happens right next.
Did you see the grandma shaking this cane that she wanted to whoop
Yeah,
one of the
no.
wrestlers?
No, and I'm just like, all right, must not be much in the shoals going on because
Great music
going for
comes out of there.
AJ Styles. Yeah, so it's like I try stuff, but I'm like, I don't fit.
I don't know if you're trying the right.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, some of
Let me
this
try
just
other
sounds a
things.
little bit. I don't even know how. I can't picture you fitting into that, and why you would think. I think you should ask, would I fit into this, and let Eddie tell you.
No, I think.
What about the thing you did when you met Judge Nat? Did you feel like you fit in there?
No.
Dang.
A little. I mean, a little bit with a few people, but
Yeah.
no, the general crowd, I did not. That's why I was not invited back. Like I hit it off great. Like I love Jeff Dice being on. He won't be on today, but because he's on vacation.
Yeah,
Dice is great. Napolitano's great. It was fun hanging out with a few folks I met and got to know. But no, I didn't feel like it was a bunch of academics.
Well,
so it like that.
I get that because there's a resort that we stay.
Nice enough people, but it's not like
not your people.
Right.
There's a resort we stay at in Jamaica, and we have a really good time there. But I look around, and I tell Susanna, we don't belong here.
No,
this
I
is
will
very
say,
nice, but we are the loud ones and the drinkers and all that in the bunch.
I will say what this trip to Nashville, my
Yeah.
brother and I went to the comedy show there at Zany's. I'm like, yeah, I could do this all the time. Like the comedy stuff.
I could see
I
that
do enjoy that.
being a bad habit, though.
Oh yeah,
You
it's
know.
similar to the dive bar.
Yeah,
yes, yes.
Which
You think we drink enough last night? No, on the comedy night we took an Uber home.
I didn't drink that much.
Okay.
Although when we were leaving, the guy I was talking to in the parking lot, he said, "Are y'all gonna have Hannah on the show tomorrow?"
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he overheard our conversation. I was like, "Yeah." He said, "All right, I'll be watching." That's why I was like, "Well, you see what I'm working with." He looked over at Joe. He goes, "Yeah, Hannah will be all right."
Some of these Bubbas that listen in, including Bubba, call up, sir. I know you're a good man.
He's a great guy.
Anyway, thank you for the recommendation about the Nerd Fest. And
I think you should try it.
You should try.
You sure
Maybe
it's a
those are
Nerd
your
Fest
people.
or are these dorks?
It's called Nerd.
But you'd be the coolest of the nerds. So does that really make you a nerd?
No, it makes you like the tallest dwarf.
You would feel
You're taller than everybody else.
great there, I'm sure.
I think so.
I think you should try it.
No, I just
Scientific purposes for us.
Yeah. Anyway,
And there won't be too many women. You won't have to worry about that.
No, there might be. What if you met the one there?
actually, that's
And
probably
she had
where-
elf ears.
Oh my god.
That's where I'm going to find the little weirdos.
Yeah.
It is.
There's fun in that too.
We're gonna make you wear a little GoPro so we can watch back the video after. Or
Oh, we
live
don't need
video.
even a GoPro. Let's get the glasses.
glasses.
Yeah.
I want the
Camera
glasses
and
so
the meta
bad.
glasses
I'll
or
help you
whatever, the
invest in
Ray-Bans.
those
Yeah.
if you record it all.
Right. Because that's what those are for. People wear them going to convention stuff. They don't wear them for anything else.
Nothing
Mm.
else.
This part of the program brought to you by Pest Pro Services, and they're at Pest Pro. Ashley and that great team are ready to help you out with any and all of your pest control needs.
Yes, they are, Joey.
And, mosquito season.
Still here, baby.
Oh, and it's going to be here for a few
Oh, we
more
got several
months.
more months. Yeah.
So if you actually want to enjoy, especially as football season comes around, you're probably going to have more folks over. You want to, I know some of y'all love to set up the TV sort of facing outside, sit on the back porch.
Especially this time of year.
And if you actually want to enjoy that and not just be eaten up as they go after that sweet meat, get the yard treated and it works beautifully. You've seen it firsthand.
I see it every day.
And you're up on the lake.
Yep. King of the mosquitoes up there, man. My neighbors, I hear them swatting all the time.
Yeah.
I just giggle.
And so, folks, it's not like they come out once, too. It's a regular schedule at peak mosquito season, coming out on a regular basis so you can actually enjoy your property. Of course, they can also help with any and all pest control needs. You can get a basic package, add the termite inspection and protection year-round, as well as things like fleas and ticks, fire ants. They can take care of all that. So you'll check them out today. You can always learn more at ppsriverregion.com or search Pest Pro Services on the Book of Faces or just call them direct, 265-9990. That's 265-9990. When you want to know, call a pro, Pest Pro Services, and be sure to tell Ashley and that great team that Joey, that fella on the radio, sent you. So I just saw this clip, and I don't know what to make of it, so I'm presenting it to you two.
All right.
And to the audience out there listening and watching, all 80
Okay.
of you. So this was titled, Hillary Clinton is a Dandelion. And do any clues on what that means?
No, because in the dandelion, you pick it up and you blow all the things off of it. Make
Right,
it
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Or it's like a lion that dresses way above his station.
That'd be pretty cool.
Sorry, it was a dandy joke.
Mhm.
No, it's Hillary Clinton is a dandelion. And I could only make it through a few seconds of this. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to save it for the show. So it is Hillary
poking the
Clinton.
bear?
And somebody said, why does it look why does it look like she's wearing a jacket made out of thousands of bees?
It does.
What is that, man?
It's like Lord of the Flies, the Queen of the Flies. Like, that is a weird jacket, but she's a dandelion. Remember, that's what this title. Let's listen in.
Hi, I'm Hillary Clinton, and I'm a dandelion.
I don't know. Dandelion. Dandelion. That's all I could take. That's all I heard. I don't know what that is. So let's back it up here, the whole thing.
Hi, I'm Hillary Clinton, and I'm a dandelion. And that means that I am all in on making sure that we tell the story of climate change and what it's going to do to our lives if we don't act now.
What's it going to do?
Hi, I'm Hillary Clinton.
Well, you had the opportunity here, Hillary. Like, what's it going to do?
Is that actually her? It's not AI?
Yeah, I think that's her.
And I'm a dandelion.
It kind of looks like
and
her.
That means that I am all in on making sure that we tell the story of climate change and what it's going to do to our lives if we don't act now.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Hillary Clinton, and I'm a dandelion.
Notice she's having to grab the rail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You think all that stuff about her health is true?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Well, we saw her fall over.
Right.
Yeah,
I saw that bag of laundry they threw into the SUV that time with Hillary Clinton.
Yeah, that was bad.
And you saw her, I don't know, something came out of her throat one time at one of those.
And also, there's something about when you're going up against Trump, he's like, don't slip, Joe. It would be really something if you slipped and fell on this banana.
Uh-huh.
By the way, did you see the meme people made?
No.
About Trump being up on the roof? It was a combination of two different stories.
Some of the memes I saw, I didn't like. I felt like somebody was going to get in trouble.
Right. Oh, that's a lot of these.
Yeah.
But this is Trump up on the roof. You know, how he was touring the roof of the White House. People were like, what are you doing up there,
I love
sir?
that.
And Trump just responded, you look good today, Peter. You're looking handsome, Peter. Just looking at things. And so then the WNBA story. And somebody created this meme.
Oh, yes.
And for folks who aren't seeing it, it's like a basketball court below the White House. And Trump has thrown the green object onto the court.
Yes. Which I don't know if you know, they arrested one person yesterday. But there's a person on the internet that has contacted, I even think he contacted like Barstool Sports and been telling them when it's going to happen.
Really?
And it's happened. So it's not just one person. There is a group of individuals doing it. And they even tried it at a MLB game the other night, but it didn't make it onto the field.
Well, and of course, this is from Polymarket Sports on X. Breaking. No bag policy has been implemented for tonight's WNBA game in an attempt to crack down on the dildo thrower.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, memes have been created after that as well.
So do you really have to bring it in a bag, though?
Shut up. Let's not.
Just curious.
Let's not.
You could put it in your pants leg.
You could try to convince people that way. It's so stupid, but it's actually, I think, the most play the WNBA's gotten in a long time.
It becomes hysterical. Now you're going to watch it to see if we're going to see something hit the floor tonight.
Goodness gracious. Again, 2729228.
Not the worst marketing idea.
You want to get on the program. Like, seriously, I look at this image of Hillary Clinton. I'm like, no wonder they lost. And they keep losing.
Oh,
it's just awful. And today you have the Oversight Committee Chairman, James Comer.
Mm-hmm.
He is very very serious, telling the Clintons, hey, you better show up. He's warning the Clintons there will be consequences for not complying with the congressional subpoena. They've been subpoenaed to talk about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
And Bill is the final person they've called. So they've got all these former, like 6 U.S. attorneys general, including Jeff Sessions, but going way back to Alberto Gonzalez, who was with Bush. And so they're interviewing all the top law enforcement, a lot of other players around it. They're continuing to do the interviews with Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, but I think she's smart. She's holding back. You show me what you're going to give me. And even if I'm her, I don't tell everything. I might have a dead man switch, but I don't tell everything.
But you got to wonder why Bill last. There's probably a lot there.
Yeah.
Just a bit. And can you turn Hill Dog?
Well, not only that, I'm sure a lot of the stories mention him along the way. So this is going to be able to connect him to him.
Yeah. Well, we'll see it play out. It's been calmed down a little bit, but there's a lot of talk, at least reports of what are we going to do? Arguments inside the White House with the Epstein thing seems to have died down. Do we even mention it? Or do we send somebody out like JD Vance to go on Rogan? and say, here's the goods, here's what's playing out.
Not if you're going to come clean, that's one thing, but no, if you're just going to continue the BS, no, don't do that.
Right.
That's the worst.
I agree with you. No, just give us the goods.
Yep.
And if there's a process to it, fine. But come on, guys. Yep. Get on top of it. It's the one, I think, weak point, especially for a lot of independents that voted for Trump. So we'll continue to see that.
I'm glad that nobody's just letting it wash under the rug. I'm glad that people are still holding their feet to the fire with that.
Now, in another story, this is Newsmax host. You know, he's being a true father. And I mean this, the fatherly instinct. This is from the Daily Caller saying, Newsmax host hunts down quote-unquote creep who allegedly photographed 12-year-old daughter on beach.
Yep.
Newsmax's Carl Higbee confronted a Connecticut man Wednesday who was accused of allegedly taking photos of Higbee's 12-year-old daughter at the beach. The incident, first reported by Greenwich Time, took place Tuesday afternoon at Todd's Point Beach, where the man was allegedly acting suspicious and photographing at least one minor. According to Higbee's ex-wife, Caitlin, she, her current husband, and their 2 sons, 12-year-old daughter, and a friend were at the beach enjoying the day when the incident occurred. Caitlin told Daily Caller the kids were digging in the sand and burying each other when she went to snap a photo, and only to notice an older gentleman pointing his camera at the girls. She took a picture of the man, noting it was odd since the background behind the girls was a brick wall. So it wasn't like, he's taking a photo of the scenery or something. It wasn't the ocean or anything like that, Caitlin said. He was pointing it at our kids, and there was a background of a brick wall or rock wall. While she didn't initially confront the man, Caitlin said she pointed him out to her husband as he walked down the beach. When the man returned along the shoreline, he allegedly pulled out his phone and appeared to take photos as he passed by Higbee's daughter and her friend. Whew. The man allegedly refused to hand over his phone and asked if they would avoid calling the police if he deleted the photos. After denying the man's request, Caitlin and her husband followed the man to his car, where a video first obtained by the Daily Caller shows him going into his recently deleted folder to permanently remove the pictures. In the footage, the man can be seen selecting at least 9 photos, which appear to show children at the beach. Police later arrived at the scene. Caitlin said officials told her it's not illegal to take pictures in a public place. According to Greenwich Time, the Greenwich Police Department posted a statement Wednesday on Facebook saying an adult male was observed taking photographs of an adolescent female on the beach. After being approached by others at the scene, the male left the area in a vehicle. Aware of the situation, Higbee confronted the man outside his home Wednesday. In a video reviewed by the Daily Caller, the man immediately claimed Higbee hadn't asked permission to record, prompting the Newsmax host to point out he was clearly standing on a public street before asking why the man had taken photos of his daughter. I can take pictures as I'm walking sometimes, but obviously they were just all over the place, the man told Higbee. If I capture your daughter, I apologize, and I'm sorry. I didn't like being chased to my car, but there's no pictures, and if I was out of line, I apologize, and I'm sorry. I don't know. Somebody doing that? I think he got off easy.
He got off very easy.
Yeah.
Very easy. His phone would have been his last concern. And he wouldn't have rode away in a car. He'd probably rode away in a garbage truck.
And then, of course, I mean, if you beat the crap out of the guy, I'm sure you might be arrested. But I think the average grand jury, even in the nutmeg state of Connecticut, would be like, well, it's dad protecting his own. Yeah, it's just creepy crap. Like, again, as a single dude, I don't even have to think about. And it's like, man, the amount of bad people out there.
Thing like with him, and with a lot of people, they don't get busted the first time.
Oh, sure.
That's why I don't have the patience for, let me delete them. No.
No.
We're going to stop this right now.
Yeah. Anyway, that was in the news today. And I say good on that guy. Good on that Newsmax host for confronting the fellow.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Anyway, 272-9228. What? Eddie, no, don't. No.
Arson
is not allowed. Arson is not allowed.
That's good with that kind of thing. If I saw that happen, you can imagine how I'd react.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I've seen you angry.
I'm not good with that.
272-9228. This part of the program. In fact, the entire hour brought to you by Alabama Home Mortgage.
Wasn't it great with Madeline the other day?
It was. It was fantastic.
Now, you know Madeline, but did you know that she jumped out of an airplane when she was
told me.
21?
I heard this.
I cannot believe it. I still can't get over this. I'm 55. I won't jump out of an airplane.
You could not pay me to do it.
No. Even if something was wrong with it, I'd probably be that guy going, let me try to land it. I think I can land it.
My luck, it would not pan out right.
No, right.
I'm not willing to chance it.
But that's Madeline. And I think that's the biggest risk she's probably ever taken. Other than that, she's an incredibly conservative person.
That's a pretty big risk. I think that cancels everything else out.
Well, and of course, I know y'all have sent folks in the real estate world.
I'm doing business with her right now.
Yep.
Yeah, because they get the job done well?
Yep. They get it done quick. And they're great people over there.
Yeah. Oh, and they really will give you the best possible deal or advice. Like when I first got in touch with them, they're like, you have no credit. So here Kim Williams walking me through the process. Here's what you need to do. I've done it. And it's nice getting in that position. And it could be like everybody else, you're waiting on interest rates to fall.
Yeah.
Why not go ahead and get ready for them to fall? They're expected rate cuts at the Federal Reserve level coming up on the back end of the year. But instead of waiting for those, go ahead and get pre-approved right now. So you can understand, well, here's how much home I might be able to go in for. And it all begins with a phone call conversation. And it's not just buying, it's refinance deals. Call them up today, 567-4223. That's 567-4223. Or you can always apply online. They'll call you right back at myalabamahomemortgage.com. There is a difference in mortgage companies. Let Kim and Madeline prove that to you today. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
This is David Ernest from the Health and Wealth Show. We like to cut up and have fun, maybe poke a little fun at some politicians, but we don't take ourselves too seriously. One thing we do take seriously is your personal finances and your plans for retirement. You can tell by listening, we're a little different. Yeah, we like to have a good time on the radio, but we're dead serious about your financial future and helping you achieve your goals. At Ernest Financial, we're committed to giving you the attention you need. We don't treat you like a number. You're way more important to us. At Ernest Financial, it's about helping you today and preparing you for tomorrow. People call us who are on the verge of retirement, and they know they need a plan for the future. No matter where you are in life, Ernest Financial will help guide your every step towards retirement. Give us a call and let us show you what our individual customer attention can do for your future.
Concerned about your retirement? Call David Ernest toll-free at 833-596-7233. That's 833-596-SAFE.
Before you commit to that plumbing repair or upgrade, get a second opinion from Headley Plumbing. Our estimate could save you thousands. We do it all: residential, commercial, and septic tank service, serving the entire river region. No membership, no contract, just fair, reliable service. Call Headley Plumbing at 285-3667 or visit headleyplumbing.com. In our business, a flush beats a full house.
Headley Metal Buildings has been your source for quality metal buildings in the river region since 2007. Carports up to 24 feet wide, RV covers, storage buildings, even a sturdy metal barn up to 54 feet wide. Your structure can be customized, installed on level ground, and comes with a 20-year warranty. Let Headley Metal Buildings help you find the perfect solution. For a limited time, you can get 5 to 25% off your new Eagle Metal building. Financing available. Call 285-3667 for details or find Headley Metal Buildings on Facebook.
Are you tired of the mainstream media's biased reporting? Do you want to stay informed on the news that really matters to you? Look no further than 1819 News. At 1819 News, we bring you the latest in Alabama news, politics, sports, culture, and more. We've assembled a team of journalists with Alabama values dedicated to the truth and the truth alone. Visit us at 1819news.com today. That's 1819news.com. Subscribe to our newsletter. Honest News, Alabama Values.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
Hello, everyone. Robbie Pelt with Capital City Roofing. If you think about it, your home is your biggest investment in life. Your roof covers your home, so why jeopardize your biggest investment on a roofer you don't know anything about when you can deal with a reputable roofing company like Capital City Roofing? We have an A+ Better Business rating and the best manufacturers and workmanship warranties available. We do all residential and commercial roofing applications that are certified through the manufacturer to ensure you get the best material and workmanship money can buy. We also have your project in our best interest before and after construction has been done. Don't hesitate to call us if you have any roofing issues or questions. We will match any of our competitors' price and give you the same great workmanship warranty. We also give free estimates. Give us a call today and let us show you the difference. 277-3311. That's 277-3311. Or you can check us out on the web at www.capitalcityroofing.com. Capital City Roofing. We capitalize the roofing industry.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368. An equal housing lender.
Weather, a service of H&H Carpets, where right now, get a load of this, listen close, you get a house full of carpet for $19.95 installed. Unbelievable. They're located at 6450 Atlanta Highway, just across from Walmart.
Rich Thomas weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Yes, we're going to start warming up, but nothing crazy. High temperature today will be in the upper 80s, and I think that'll be the case right on through Friday. Lows at night, we'll say 70 to 73. And each day there'll be some spotty random storms in the afternoon and evening hours. But most towns will stay dry. Then by the time we get to the weekend, temperatures will edge up to around 90 for afternoon highs and a little warmer next week. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
When news happens, you'll hear about it first. The River Region's most trusted voice. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader here in the studio. He's in the center of your screen if you're watching online, and that is Hannah on the right of the screen.
Heather.
Hannah, Heather, what difference?
I say that. They're already going to struggle with my
How
names.
you doing, H?
And that's the thing. I mean, it's Hannah and Heather. There's a clear difference.
Yes.
I couldn't get it right.
For 6 months.
6 months. I've had people that will type my email in Hannah at, and then they'll say, hey, Heather. I've also had people that I've spent 6 months with, no joke, showing houses to.
Oh, because he would do like the intros and be like, oh, you talked to my...
before him.
Oh, that's it before me, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they would still, I would get...
So it's not just him?
No, it was Heather all the time. I've just learned to answer to it. I don't understand why, but...
Well, it's good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
H. Yeah.
Because occasionally we need some women advice. Because Joey and I think we're dudes, we got it figured out. And then...
No, I don't have it figured out.
We need some advice. Some of us need some dating advice.
Yeah, dating advice.
I'm not the one for that, probably.
Thank you. Eddie thinks every woman could
Don't ask
solve
me, I'm
this
not-
for
Not
Joey.
saying they could solve it, but they would certainly have more insight than I would. To me, you're a very sexy man. I don't understand it. See, exactly. You don't want to hear that from me.
This is disgusting. Let's move on to Wetumpka Mayor Jerry Willis.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, I see a report here from Craig Munger. I'm just going to read it aloud.
Love me some Craig.
So the headline is, I'm not going to respond to any of this. It says Wetumpka Mayor Jerry Willis brushes off accusations of removing opponents' campaign signs.
That's where we're at in life, Joey.
Well, it's the middle of the summer. But a mayoral candidate challenging Wetumpka Mayor Jerry Willis is claiming the incumbent mayor has been pressuring local businesses to remove campaign materials of his opponent. I don't know about that. Just from reading the first sentence, it's like, but David Fletcher is the only other candidate challenging Willis in the municipal elections on August 26th. Willis, who has been the city's mayor since 2008, nice
Yeah. Jerry does pretty good there.
has shown very little in the way of losing his seat in elections gone by. However, Fletcher's team is now accusing the mayor of using his influence to pressure local businesses to remove their campaign signs in several locations throughout the city. They also accused Willis of doing the same to candidates for other municipal positions. According to Fletcher's campaign manager, Patricia Stiver, the businesses targeted by Willis include a gas station, a vehicle mechanic shop, a Masonic lodge, and a restaurant. At the restaurant, after we saw Jerry sign up, we asked the owner's daughter, Stiver said. The owner was already gone. We were going to talk to him, so we asked the owner's daughter because she runs it. She said, yeah, that will be fine. Jerry has his out there. It'd be fine to have both candidates. And she said we could put it out there. That was a Friday. We put it up Saturday. They're closed on Sunday. On Monday around lunchtime, we got a phone call that our sign had been taken down. That is all a quote from Patricia Stiver. The businesses contacted by 1819 News were either unavailable to comment or refused to speak with them. None of the companies contacted by 1819 News denied the claim. 1819 News contacted Willis for a response to the accusations, with him going on the defensive before hanging up mid-interview. Again, writes Craig Monger. And I have a little transcript here.
Oh, boy.
Willis, listen, I don't have that kind of power. I mean, people own these private businesses. I can't tell them what to do. 1819 News. So did you ask to have the signs taken down? Not tell? No. Now listen, I'm not going to get into this. This is politics. I don't do this stuff. I'm running for mayor. I am the mayor, and I'm running for mayor. I'm not going to play these games. This is not who I am, so no, sir. I'm not going to respond to any of this. If he wants to respond to you, that's fine, but not me, okay? Thank you. And then he hung up. So not the worst hang up.
It's not.
But Fletcher also spoke with 1819 News and gave a similar recounting of the drama, stating he had received permission from business owners to put up signage, only to be told that Willis had pressured them to have them removed. I don't know why you would think I pose a threat, Fletcher said. He just does these things with all these people that hang around him. I mean, it's just a sign. It's just irritating, I guess. I don't know why he does it. Another person connected to another municipal race who spoke with 1819 News on the condition of anonymity provided a similar account, claiming Willis had also seen to the removal of his sign. What do we mean by pressure?
Well, if you're the mayor of a town and I go to your restaurant.
Yeah.
Hey, Joey, when the mayor's there, he ain't come by himself, and you want to be in good favor with the mayor.
Yeah.
Joey, can I put my sign in your window? If you say no, then I already know right there you got a problem with me. But if you say yes.
Well, but maybe the folks like the challenger, Fletcher, is like, can we have the sign in the window? And somebody goes, yeah, sure. And then the owner comes back and goes, what the hell is that?
Or not in that.
Or they say yes and they don't really mean it.
We're in the business of signs, putting signs out. People steal signs on the regular. It's nothing new. Right. They steal every kind of sign that's out there.
No, and by the way, it's so much fun. Like with every candidate that stops by, it's like do the interview, then off air be like, voting for you. Wait, that Joey Clark fella's telling every one of us he's voting for him. He's lying. He's going to be,
especially the ones that are not in his district. He's
voting for you. You got my vote.
Well, Boomer T's got a comment about this. He kind of got a little bit of inside there. Yeah, he's on line one. Okay. He's got a little insight on it. Let's see.
Boomer T, my favorite Boomer. How you doing?
What up, Boomer?
Well, all right, guys. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me tell you something about Crooked Jerry Willis. Yes, I do know this part of the story. And yes, there was a business. And yes, there was not. It was not personally Jerry Willis. It was two of his goons that did it. They worked for the city of Wetumpka. And if he doesn't shut his mouth, I'll start calling names now because they don't want me, just like it did in Montgomery. If you're wrong, Todd Strange. Jerry Willis is crooked. He's got signs. He's having people, just like last election. Oh, my sign got mysteriously painted. Yes, by one of his cronies that did it. They sit out there in his little office, his little barbershop out there, at his house out there, and they all get giggly and drinking a little wine and cutting hair. Let me tell you something, folks. If you put Jerry Willis back in this office, you're crazier than the folks in Montgomery that have voted for Stephen Reed. Big deal. You know what? You're going to get a tractor supply. We really need a tractor supply. I didn't stop at the one in Middlebrook. First off, you could have had Big Mike's Steakhouse, but Jerry Willis got greedy and wanted more money, and it doesn't work that way. You only get so many incentives when somebody comes in like that, okay? We could have had an Arby's. He backed out of that. We could have had a cost plus 10%, and he backed out of that. Why? He wants more incentives. You look at him. You tell me, how's the daggone mayor, as a part-time mayor, walk around in $2,000 suits and got his shoes on, man? When you got the Gators, you know you got the galoots. So, guys, let me tell you something. Yes, it's true. He's a crook. He'll stab you in the back, just like he did. He tried to stab me in my back, but let me tell you something. I got a back of steel. There's a whole lot of things in it, but it ain't never been punctured and never will. I'm never going to back down from a crooked politician. And, folks, let me tell you something. Politics is right. Politics is a bunch of junk. What you need to do is you put somebody in the mayor seat that knows somebody else is not going to screw on. Have y'all not had enough? Think about this, people. What the hell? We got another chicken place coming to Wetumpka. We got another Mexican. We got 18 Mexican restaurants, 37 chicken joints, and I can't tell you how. There's only 2 barbecue places now.
Yeah, but
So,
can't believe we
folks,
missed out on the
true.
Arby's.
It's very true, man.
Love some Arby's.
Taking signs down and all that. It's total true, though. Anyway, guys, I got to go. I'm kidding. Hot sun. Going to put out some beautiful tomatoes on the produce stand. Guys, y'all have a great day. Man, let's see the stars. We up, boys. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great day. Everybody in the world out there listening to this show, this is the #1 show on this station. Morning, midday, and afternoon. Joey Clark is #1. Ding, 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 ding. Read the ratings, baby. We love this show. We love y'all. God bless America. God bless everybody. I'll see you when I see you.
See you, Boomer T.
Damn. That was a classic call right there. Stopped it. Like he stopped an Arby's?
That's kind of awesome. That's America's best roast beef. Yes, sir.
His goons, like, and they're giggling. Like, I have so many more questions.
I didn't know he had goons. I met him a couple of times. He was always nice to me.
Yeah, like it's over.
But now that I'm going to have to ask him about this Arby's because he might have crossed the line with that.
No, you like the meat?
That was one of the first 5 jobs I ever had at the Arby's. It was met Justin's mother at the Arby's. Yeah.
Really, this is all over campaigns, man.
Look, as a realtor that pays $40 a sign, I get pretty ticked when somebody steals my sign.
Oh, messing with your sign, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I did some local campaigns before I graduated, and I always found the obsession with the signage like
it is kind of ridiculous. I get it.
Like you're not gonna like
the more
that's
yard
not
signs
that big of a symbol of you're gonna win or not.
The more yard signs, the more likely I'm going to win. That's what.
No, that's not the case.
It's big signage telling you that.
Yeah, it's the big sign companies. Yeah. Goodness gracious, man. But there are times I've noticed, especially local politics, sometimes the fights that are happening, like it might be, it's like, oh, it's about a sign. It's like a old married couple that's fighting, like you're on vacation, all of a sudden they're fighting like cats and dogs. You're like, what? You just
over nothing.
And then you slowly, it dawns on you, like, oh, this is about something that happened like 10 years ago.
Yep.
That's the same thing with a lot of local politics. Yep. It's like, it's not a sign. It's like that thing that dude said to me. And it's like old axes to grind.
But it triggers people to run Samansky. You know?
Oh, sure.
It triggers some really good people to run.
Yeah, no, you do get some great folks that I think are pretty earnest in what they're trying to do.
But you also get the crazies that are like, back in 1972, he honked his horn at me. I ain't got over that yet. I'm going to get him one day.
I don't know if this Fletcher guy's got any momentum.
I hope he does.
Actually,
good race.
When I first saw, he hung up, it's like, that was actually not the worst, the ugliest hang up. That was like, no, it's fine. Okay, thank you. Click. Good reporting, Craig.
Love you, Craig.
We're going to miss him tomorrow. He's not going to be here.
I know.
You're welcome to come back anytime.
I'll be here tomorrow.
You coming tomorrow?
I'll come tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow's getting a little bit wilder. It's
we're already a little wild today and yesterday.
We sneak in food sometimes, but we don't in the studio.
He disappointed me last week. I wanted Oreo ice cream sandwich.
I couldn't find them. And she obviously likes them too. I could not find them. They're so good. They're sold out.
Yeah, it's like a giant frozen Oreo, and they're so good.
So
Eddie got Tillamook.
Yeah, Eddie pivoted. Still brought ice cream sandwiches and something else that was delicious. I don't remember what it was.
I won't complain with the snacks.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
it's just I really had my heart set. I had to leave the studio and go buy some myself to take home.
Did you tell him where they're at so he could bring some?
No, they had them, or they had a spot for them. They just sold out.
At?
Publix, 2 Publix.
You had one at Publix?
They had the spot, but they're just sold out.
Should have stopped by a food outlet.
I should have.
Yeah.
Save 10%.
Or the Dollar General. I know you stop at the dollar store.
I do stop at the Dollar General a lot.
There ain't nothing wrong with the Dollar General.
I don't know, Hannah. About every 8 miles is a Dollar General. I would like to see how much money they make. I'd like to see their revenues because
the same thing.
Astronomical.
And the employees, and then there's always you go in and there's always the carts there. You have to squeeze by and like grab your own stuff.
You end up putting your stuff away yourself.
Yeah.
And I didn't get it. I was giving you a hard time the other day, but after visiting my dad where he's at, and again, it's Lillian, Alabama. He's right on the coast. It's faster by boat to get to Orange Beach than the car. And like the closest true grocery store, it's a Winn-Dixie, is like 30 minutes away. So they are going to the dollar store. Yeah. And to get there, to get to the coast, you go through farm after farm after farm, and they have that fresh, like sweet corn. So, like, oh my God, it's so good. And so he's living in paradise. He
Oh, no
loves the
doubt.
water. He always liked more the farm experience too. Got out of the city. But I can now understand, like, why do you shop at the Dollar General all the time? It's
so
the
convenient.
only thing we have.
It's so convenient. But it's at the same time, it's awful. You can go on videos on YouTube where they show people getting ripped off at Dollar General. Things that are priced on the shelf don't ring up always the same price. Lots of little things like that. And I don't know about the freshest stuff you're getting.
I will tell you, I saw crab cakes. I didn't get them, but I saw crab cakes the other day in the Dollar General.
I've seen the steaks back there. I'm like, no, I don't know.
Do you think Dollar Tree has steaks? Like they claim it's actual steaks back there because Dollar Tree. I've not tried them.
Well, that's got to be bottom of the barrel choice grade.
I think that's
even choice.
That's
like,
made meat. I don't think it's real meat.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, like that's been injected. Just inject some fat.
That's right. Mold. Put it in a mold to be all right.
And there's all these online experiments, like taking the cheapest piece of meat and can you inject like Wagyu fat, or can you do things to the steak to make it? And no.
Still
it'll get a little better if you truly tenderize it and stuff, but not really.
The Wagyu. I haven't had one yet. I'm going to put it on you. You make us, and we'll come over, we'll do it, but you make us a Wagyu
Like
steak.
a true.
I would love to. I've never had it.
I'll break into the bank. I'll do a true Japanese A5. It'll cost a little chunk of change.
What is that? Some kind of beer?
The Japanese A5 Wagyu. They have different rankings. And there's Australian Wagyu. There's now American. It's a mix with the Black Angus.
Okay.
But the really expensive, but also very fatty and very delicious is the A5.
I'd love to try it. We could all do that together. That'd be a fun thing.
All right, I might have to do that.
You do it on the cutting board where you do the.
Yeah, exactly. No, and I made the mistake. My brother and I made a mistake of like, we'll just share, we'll like split one and eat it like a normal steak. And that's a mistake.
Really?
Yeah, you shouldn't be eating that sort of quality meat.
Start fighting over the last
like
piece.
it's a sirloin you got at Roadhouse or whatever. Like no, it needs to be cut thin. Throw it on some sushi rice or throw it in. Like it needs to be mixed with other bites because it is like luscious. Just hits your face. Like ooh.
Now, what about the burgers? Like if you had Wagyu burgers?
I think they're good, but they don't. There's too much fat in them. They don't form as well.
They kind of fall out a little bit.
People need to stop trying to fix the burger. Change the burger.
I love
just
a
good like, and I prefer the smash burgers, but like a big old honky
Hamburger King burgers. I love
that bad either,
man.
Right? Like we've already figured out the burger. We don't need to change it.
Yeah.
Yet again. Yeah, well, the steak. There's always some technique, even if you are buying your steak at the Dollar Tree.
I just don't know, but that'd be a good challenge to see how good of a Dollar Tree steak you could make.
I don't know if I'd want to try a Dollar Tree steak.
What if somebody could tell you
the steak or the crab cakes?
I'd probably try the crab cakes.
Surf and turf.
Really?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Sometimes I worry about the soup.
I worry about crab sitting there for that long.
Like it's been frozen.
You think it's really crabs?
It's just that imitation.
It's crickets, man. It ain't crabs.
God, and it's like this isn't even close. It's not an imitation. This is a caricature of crab.
I don't know if you've ever. I'm sure you've tasted imitation crab. It tastes fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's a fish called pollock, and it's the bottom.
Yeah.
It catches things that fall to the bottom of the bottom
of
the bottom of the ocean.
It is delicious.
No, that's how I got fat. I used to go over to Yumiyaki with my grandfather, and you can make a healthy bowl, like
you could, but
healthy hibachi, but instead I get udon noodles.
Oh, those are the best.
I got 2 eggs that they would fry up in there.
Not quail eggs.
I would get, big old chicken egg. I would get bacon, bunch of bacon, bunch of shrimp, and then like chili oil and a little teriyaki sauce, and then too much yum sauce on top of that, and it's like, that's like 1,800 calories. But
See,
and the imitation, I miss the imitation crab. I'd throw that in there too.
Yeah, is that very like fatty? The imitation crabs?
Yes, actually, it's like all carbs and fat.
Seriously?
Like, it's not. There's actually not that much fish in it. It's
I've
more
always
starch.
thought it was healthy.
No,
yeah,
it is not.
No,
but it was so
a lot
much
of
easier to
starch.
make. You throw it in the microwave with a little bit of butter, and you just dip it, and
Yeah. No, I am getting those advertisements. I've not been this bougie yet, but they apparently have prepackaged, like already out of the shell, like
I've seen that.
snow crab and king crab and stuff, and you just warm it up in butter.
Ooh, I haven't seen that.
And it's expensive though. That's
I
why I
bet
haven't
it
pulled the
is.
trigger on it. But and
it's-
also some of the fun with crab legs, cracking them open.
I don't know. I feel like that just slows me down.
It slows me down. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like eating boiled shrimp. After about 8 or 9 of them, I quit peeling them.
You just get tired of it. You're not full.
I just
What if
start
somebody
tired.
like feeds it to you
Oh,
while you're watching Serendipity?
I'm not into that. Oh,
You don't like Eddie doesn't share food?
not like that.
no.
No. No. No.
Nah, man. No.
Some things don't mix. You don't mix things.
Yeah, I feel like I've shared too much. Hey, look at the time. We'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, but whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Hello there, this is Dr. Sam, account executive with Blue Water Broadcasting. Why should you advertise with us? Frequency sells. The more ads you can get on the air, the better the chance it'll make an impact. Radio allows advertisers an inexpensive way to get their voice heard over and over again. Contact me, Dr. Sam, by going to bluewaterbroadcasting.com to find out more. Blue Water Broadcasting, local folks helping local business.
Welcome to Eclectic Coins, Montgomery's largest coin dealer, specializing in buying and selling investment-grade gold and silver coins. And they have a large selection of rare coins and coins from around the world. Visit them at 543 Northeastern Boulevard or on the web at eclecticcoins.com. Eclectic Coins, where collectors who know go.
This hour of news and views is brought to you by our good friends at Alabama Home Mortgage. Alabama Home Mortgage, 567-4223. Visit them on the web at myalabamahomemortgage.com. NMLS number 1586368, an equal housing lender.
The premier place the River Region turns to for news, weather, traffic, and opinion. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Let's go right to the phones. Talk to Wetumpka Jeff. Hey, Jeff, how you doing?
Hey, I want to weigh in on the Dollar Tree steaks. They are good.
They are good.
They are real steaks, and they are really good.
Okay.
I've had them quite a few times.
What cut are we talking about?
They're just real thin cut steak. They're very good. They cook up easy.
Like ribeye or chuck eye or?
I think they're ribeye. I think they're ribeye.
I think that ribeye still tastes pretty good. Yeah,
makes for a good
But
Philly
they're
sandwich.
pretty good little steaks. I mean, they cook up easy. Most time they tender if you cook them right.
Yeah,
and they're really good if you cook them with some scrambled eggs.
Ooh, now
you're
talking.
Great breakfast steak out.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you like chili?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let me give you a recipe. It's my own, and you are gonna love it.
Okay.
You take brown your hamburger meat, drain the grease off, and add 2 teaspoons of A1 sauce.
Ooh, A1.
While you're doing your beef, go ahead and put your canned tomatoes and your beans, kidney beans. I buy the ones from Aldi that Creole, Louisiana Creole beans.
Yep.
Okay.
Got like cream in it. I buy a can of that and a can of kidney beans. 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Leave the juice in them. That's what gives it flavor.
Right.
2 packs of chili seasoning and 2 packs of taco seasoning.
All right, man. That's
One-
some
and
spice
one-
going on
and
there.
one-
Rich medley going on there.
And 1 jar of the onion and basil, tomato basil. Put that in there. Put all that in there together and let it simmer. So your meat's already done.
Yep.
But let everything get hot, and you're talking about good.
Start dancing together.
I make some good chili.
That sounds really
You
good.
just made me really
I know.
hungry.
Not helping the hunger cause at all.
I appreciate it. I'm corrected. I judge a book by its cover with the Dollar Tree steak. If you
No,
say it's
now I'm
good,
gonna
it's
try
probably
one.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, the steaks are they're really good steaks. I mean, they're just, I think, $1.25. They're well worth every penny. They're very good steaks.
Might have to try one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, appreciate it,
And
Jeff.
it's real meat. All right.
Thank you, man.
Sir. Yeah, I just on steak, I always go for like not Wagyu, but top grade. Like there's something about a really good piece of meat. You don't have to do much to it. Really,
yeah.
Like much at all. Like just cook it correctly and
Salt, pepper, cook it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I usually do salt, pepper, garlic powder. That's it. So just salt and pepper, like with the Wagyu, just do salt.
Really?
Yeah, you don't need it's. I'm gonna have to do it now.
I really-
like,
I
it
wanted-
is.
I
It
wanted
is
to try
a
it, yeah.
unique. It's almost. It's sweet. It's over like pork fat sweet. Like yeah, it's completely different than anything you've had.
I want
Normal American beef.
Pork belly. I saw a recipe on pork belly where the guy smokes it on the grill, and oh man.
By the way, a lot of these hot pot places and Korean barbecue places, man, some of that is you could eat a lot.
Y'all are making me so
They're doing it
hungry
right
now.
with all that pork belly.
Yeah.
There's
no doubt. Let them keep the kimchi though. Not a fan.
We have somebody texting Chris V saying they're Waffle House steaks. Oh, I've had a Waffle House.
Had a lot of them.
I've had one of those, yeah.
Like a breakfast steak.
Yeah.
A little thin one. Doesn't take long.
That's
to
the
cook it
nice
all.
thing. It don't take long to cook it.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right.
Unless you're President Trump and you want to eat shoe leather. Well done. It's the weirdest thing about Trump.
That's a lot of people like well done steaks. It is shoe leather.
I don't like it.
And if they're all I want to make sure it's done so I don't get sick. And this, you're not going to get sick.
No.
You're just eating a dried piece of shoe leather.
No, I'll eat beef tartare. Like I like, You won't do that? No. Boy, you got worms.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You got parasites, Joey.
It was the parasite talking. I'm sorry. We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.1 FM. When it's Chevy, it's Riverside.
With SRN News, I'm John Scott. Governor Josh Shapiro says 2 Pennsylvania State Police troopers have been shot in Susquehanna County. The incident occurred along Route 171 near Thompson. They're in stable condition. President Trump began levying higher import taxes on dozens of countries. Just after midnight, goods from more than 60 countries in the European Union became subject to tariff rates of 10% or higher. Products from the EU, Japan, and South Korea taxed at 15%, while imports from Taiwan, Vietnam, and Bangladesh taxed at 20%. In health news, a new federal report finds most Americans, about 55%, get more than half their calories from ultra-processed foods, which have been linked to chronic health problems. On Wall Street, stocks are lower, the Dow dropping 329 points, the NASDAQ off 43. This is SRN News.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Hi, I'm Chuck McDowell, the timeshare cancellation guy. In 2011, I founded Wesley Financial Group with one goal in mind, to help honest folks out of their timeshares permanently. Today, I run Wesley with my 2 sons, a real family business, treating every client and every employee like we'd want our own family treated. That philosophy has helped us grow into the largest, most trusted timeshare cancellation company in the United States. Fortune magazine even recognized us as one of the best places to work. Why? Because we genuinely care. In fact, some of our former clients were so moved by their experience working with us, they joined our team so they could help others to timeshare freedom. If you're stuck in a timeshare, give us a call. Let our family help your family.
Call Wesley now for your free timeshare exit kit. 800-226-5454. That's 800-226-5454. 800-226-5454.
Rich Thomas Weather is brought to you by McPhillips Shinbaum.
My name is Aaron Luck, a partner with the law firm of McPhillips Shinbaum. If you or someone in your family has been seriously injured by the negligence of someone else, call me directly.
262-1911. Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. Yes, we're going to start warming up, but nothing crazy. High temperature today will be in the upper 80s, and I think that'll be the case right on through Friday. Lows at night, we'll say 70 to 73, and each day there'll be some spotty random storms in the afternoon and evening hours, but most towns will stay dry. Then, by the time we get to the weekend, temperatures will edge up to around 90 for afternoon highs, and a little warmer next week. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
You can make your ASE loan payment from your phone anytime, anywhere. It's quick and easy. YourASECreditUnion.com. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
ASE Credit Union. Your life, your goals, your ASE.
1819 News.
All 50 state attorneys general, including Alabama, have joined together in requesting that the U.S. Department of Justice do something about illegal offshore gambling sites. These gambling websites are not based in the U.S., but are easily accessed for gambling by Americans. They're also out of the purview of U.S. state and federal gambling laws. In a letter to Attorney General Pam Bondi, the AG say that the enforcement of laws for these offshore gambling sites has been extremely limited ever since 2013. The AGs want the DOJ to deploy more robust legal tools, including addressing payment processing mechanisms. The AG say that Visa and MasterCard credit card companies are willing to investigate and address these gambling transactions. The AG say they stand ready to collaborate with the DOJ to protect residents and to uphold the laws of this country. I'll be back with more Alabama stories after this.
Some of the greatest blessings is just having people that care about you, to have someone that's just going to love you and make you feel important. They encourage you to be in church. They encourage you to be in prayer. They encourage you to be in your Bible. Now it's a part of my day every day. My house parents planted seeds in me that you can see where those seeds have sprouted in my life and helped change my life.
Big Oak Ranch, a Christian home for children needing a chance.
An arrest was made in Baldwin County of a man believed to be part of a global drug trafficking operation. Investigators started looking into the drug operation in the state of New York and then traced the shipment of the drugs to Alabama resident Lidladar Tandell and to other people. Tandell is accused of using the U.S. Postal Service to ship the drugs to people in the U.S. and across the globe. The Enterprise City Council has a new president. Greg Padgett was voted in with a unanimous vote. He will complete the term for current President Turner Townsend, who will step down at the end of this month. I'm Andrea Tice.
For more news affecting Alabamians, go to 1819news.com. And while you're there, subscribe to the daily newsletter.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
When lunchtime rolls around, head to the place everyone's raving about, Epicure. Serving up meat and 3 specials and a gourmet burger menu every Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 3. You'll love the freshly made salads, the generous portions, and yes, the prices. There's even a $10.99 senior special. This isn't just lunch, it's family-owned goodness. Cooked fresh every day with recipes that keep folks coming back again and again. Epicure, big flavor, big portions, and big smiles.
The views and opinions of the following program are solely those of the host and other contributors. These do not necessarily represent those of Liberty Acquisitions 825, Blue Water Broadcasting, its management, staff, or any advertisers. It's time for Montgomery's conversational radio show. It's News and Views on News Talk 93.1 FM. To join the conversation, call 272-9228.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. I'm your host, Joey Clark. Eddie Bader here, as is Hannah. Staying a little while longer, another segment at least, because I did run across a story that I knew it was like, this is a crazy story, but you might have more insights than I do.
I got a lot of questions.
So the headline from TheVerge.com is Meta illegally collected Flow, FLO, users' menstrual data, jury rules. The verdict found Meta had intentionally eavesdropped on Flow users in app communications. So this is from a California jury. Again, it's found that Meta illegally collected users' health data from the Flow period tracking app, violating the state's wiretap law. The verdict concludes a lawsuit filed against Flow, Google, Meta, and app analytics company Flurry in 2021, in which Flow app users accused the companies of collecting their private menstrual health data without consent for targeted advertising.
I was wondering why. There it is.
So is this like a real thing ladies use? Women use?
Yeah.
So I went to it. Lots of questions.
Yeah.
I didn't download it, but it's supposedly the world's #1 woman's health app.
Okay.
And apparently, if you have certain income requirements or income issues, they will give it to you for free. Over 7 million 5-star ratings. But they got some things on here, like you can track your cycle and symptoms and all that.
Sure.
But my first thing was, and all that science behind it, which is good. But my first thing is, what if I wanted to track somebody? Like, let's say I'm dating someone and I think our relationship's in trouble and nothing would save it like a baby. And so I track her cycle with intentions of impregnating her.
You, the man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I, with attempts of impregnating her to save the relationship, because nothing saves a relationship like a brand new baby.
Nothing does.
Yeah. It just seems like
for a time.
Mm.
No, Joe, every marriage has always been saved. Just have another baby.
Okay. All right. Sure.
It's just lots of questions. Like, what are they going to do with the data? And
yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, while Flow
Unqualified.
promised to keep users' sensitive reproductive health information private, the lawsuit alleged that Flow allowed Google and Meta to eavesdrop on in-app communications between November 2016 and February 2019, violating some California law and the Invasion of Privacy Act. The jury reached the verdict on Monday that there was a preponderance of evidence showing that Meta had, quote, intentionally eavesdropped on and or recorded conversations using an electronic device, unbeknownst to Flow app users. So this
is this like a popular thing amongst ladies? I'm looking at the ladies.
I'm not in that group, so I mean,
You're a lady.
I don't. It's not my thing, but I'm sure most women do.
Really?
I'm sure it would be handy if you're trying to have a baby or something like that.
I can see that. Yeah, if you're
I
trying
don't
to
know about I'm sure a man could use it for that, and it would be, you know.
meet the right woman.
Yeah, I guess. I feel like she would need to do it, not him. I mean,
Well, that's the guy in you that's like, hey, I know she's fixing to break up with me, but
I feel like that's the
we have
women
a
that do
family,
that,
she
though,
won't.
isn't it? I don't think most men say, you know what, I'm gonna make her have a baby with me to keep her around.
times are changing, honey.
But it does feel very violative, like not just like
Well, you're putting
violate,
your
like,
medical stuff out
yeah,
there. And
yeah.
Well, no, like, and I do the fitness tracker thing, and it's like, oh, they have my HRV, they have like they see my heart rate stuff and like my sleep patterns and stuff, which is like I'm not some secret agent. Like,
yeah, but
I also drive a brand new, fairly new 4-year-old Kia, which has everything is tracked driving that thing around. Your phone tracks all that stuff. Like I'm already being tracked.
There's, I don't know. To me, that's enough.
But so I guess the idea though was not necessarily snoop on people, but more
advertising.
Oh, like, yeah, well, let's hit particular targeted ads, you know, and that seems like just hitting people when they're most vulnerable.
Exactly.
There
is an expectation of privacy there. Got to be. Even though it's a public app, there's an expectation of privacy.
Like, and what do they target? Like pints of ice cream?
That's what I'm wondering. Where's the? Yeah, is it cravings? Do they start putting in, you know, like baby clothes advertising?
You know what?
Or
I
formula?
think actually on there's a spot where you can put what you were craving that day. Now that you say that,
See?
I think there is like
fascinating.
sweets or
Big
like if
food.
you wanted salty. I think there's actually a filter. There was back in the day for it.
Wow.
See?
Yeah. So I mean, you're
And your weight. I think it tracks your weight too. Like you can put your weight if you fluctuated and.
Man.
Yeah.
So apparently each violation could cost $5,000 per user. And this class action suit covers millions of women.
Yeah, but
who are users.
the women will get what, 75 cents, and the lawyers will get
Right.
everything
But
else.
still, that's a crap load of money.
Oh yeah, it's a
For-
huge amount.
For trying to sell, like, you know, salty sweet
How
at
many
the right time
reviews
of the
did you
month.
say there was on it?
7 million.
Yeah.
Mhm.
7 million.
Speaking of which, have we gotten the schedule for the Crimson Tide, Alabama this year? Yeah.
Don't think so.
Okay, I was just wondering.
She's the Bama fan.
272-9228.
Row Tide.
Row Tide.
Row Tide.
That's just my favorite euphemism.
It works so well for everything.
Crimson Tide's back in town.
Yeah. Row Tide.
Row Tide. Let's go to line 2. You're on there. Who's this?
Press 9 or call 619-935.
Line 2?
What is that? Let's go to line 1.
Let's try that.
You're on there. Who's this?
Hey, it's Randall.
Randall. What's up, man?
You got anything to add to this period tracking app conversation?
Well, I mean, I'm sure they was already getting tracked before. I mean, by something else, by what they buy at the store. Like if they buy tampons on, this may give it more pinpoint information, but they was already getting. We all get targeted advertising. We all do. I mean, that's been a thing for a couple of years now. Easy. I mean, that's why you can talk about what you what you want. Like if you want a boat, and the next day you're gonna have boat ads on your thing.
This is true.
It's what we had to deal with in America now.
Well, given all the coverage was given to the stuff being thrown on the court at the WNBA, I apologize to anybody if you get certain things popping up in your ads. You can blame when your wife asks. You can blame me. All right, I'm sorry.
But I remember, Hannah. I remember the first time you was on the radio.
Thank you. See, Joey, someone remembers me.
What was that?
I said I remember the first time she was on the radio, because I told on your Facebook page, I told her a little joke, but she got on left for you read it to her, but it was.
You remember
it? If a heart is a home, then when you got the master key, do we have a chance?
Oh, damn!
It's smooth.
Damn, Randall.
I hope you wrote that one down, Joey, because that's one you could play out there one day.
No, I'm not going to use it. That's
a good one.
That is purely Randall's Riz.
That's a good one, though, man. That's, you're writing down quotes and stuff all the time. That's one you should write down.
Sure.
But, yeah, you having two names. I wish I could say what I want to say about you having two names, but you deserve them.
All right.
Randall.
No, that was
all right.
That wasn't no.
Well, you're leaving it out there so vague.
Right.
People fill in the lines, It's like a Mad Lib.
But anyway, I enjoyed it. And bye, Hannah.
Bye, Randall.
See you, Randall.
So, I apologize.
Well, it's not the first.
Oh, Randall's great.
So, that story Erica Thomas teased at the beginning of the show is out.
Really?
Marbury High School seniors kick off year with crime tape, balloons, TP, and big laughs.
There you go.
I'm looking at a photo of it, and yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
That's a good prank.
So what they do?
So the Marbury High School senior class of 2026 started the school year off on Thursday with a prank. The students rolled the campus and added school for sale signs. The inside of the school was trashed with balloons, crime scene tape, and other decorations. Principal Jimmy Lansdale told 1890 News it was all a fun way to kick off the new year. They can do some pranking, some decorating, but they don't tear up anything.
That's the important part.
They don't leave any kind of mess that couldn't be cleaned up easily.
Yeah, we learned that lesson.
And the senior prank was supervised. Well, that's not much.
Well, that ain't a prank.
And everything was cleaned up after the senior breakfast on Thursday morning. Lansdale said this is something seniors look forward to every year. And while he wants them to do a lot of learning, he's proud of this year's senior class of 124 students there at Marbury. I remember playing them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Country folks.
No, it was that was a very cold game. We didn't often play in the cold, and it was like right at freezing. It was in the 30s.
Yeah.
And I remember getting a cold cramp.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was the damnedest thing. It wasn't like a dehydration thing. It was kickoff coverage. And I was on the sideline lane covering, and the guy runs that way. I knock him pretty good. And luckily, I'm right near the sideline because immediately my left leg just freezes shut.
That hurts
and it's like, and then here comes like a big assistant coach. I'm like, stop it. You just got to stretch it out, young man. Get off me.
Yeah.
Like, you weirdo. Stop
me
trying
stretch
to
that muscle for you,
massage my
Bubba.
thighs.
Yep.
Like, you weird man. He was special teams coach.
Did you rub some dirt on it, get back up and get back in the game?
That did happen at one Catholic practice. Somebody said, "Oh, just rub some dirt on it and get back up, son." And the kid literally went down and picked up dirt.
Yep.
Goes, no, not literally, you idiot.
Do what coach says, no matter what.
Sometimes some people got no home training.
Nairn.
Anyway, that's a fun little way to kick off the school year.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. Nobody got hurt.
Do you ever miss those times? Like, was high school a lot of fun?
No.
Wasn't the glory days? What about you, Eddie?
Oh, yeah, I had a blast.
Yeah, you did?
Yeah, I had a blast.
It was okay. I mean, it wasn't like...
I had enough people tell me, enjoy this time. Because you can do whatever you're going to do and not a whole lot of content.
I was genuinely sad when football ended. Like, we lost... We were proud because we made the playoffs for the first time in a decade. Catholics gone on and done.
Oh, yeah.
Amazing. It's pretty cool how successful they've been. But it had been over a decade since we'd made the playoffs. We made the playoffs, and we got thrown in with a team that had been 4A. We were 3A as a private school, so we really should be 2A.
Yes.
and it was Geneva, and they whooped us.
Yeah, I bet they did.
And so, but I remember that when that game was done, it wasn't so much losing that game. It was like they really were just better than us. It was more like, oh, damn. Like, because the last 2 years, we got a guy came in coaching named Tim Trokey, and it became a serious program.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we actually cared. I actually had to work
bought
hard.
in.
Yeah, and it was awesome. And so I do miss that. I don't necessarily miss waking up at 5:30 in the morning. You had to go to the summer camp. He made you do it.
2 a day.
And his explanation was, this will be the hardest thing you do unless you join boot camp. And he was not joking. Man. Well, you know, those habits come back. I still get up at about 5:36 in the morning, go work out. You know, it's like, yeah, what I hated as a teenager, you sometimes learn to be on top of it. Anyway, I'm going to hit another break here. It's a very slow day in the news.
Which makes me worry.
What do you mean?
I'm that guy that nothing's happened, something big's fixing to happen.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's all the talk of Israel's going to take full control of Gaza. There's the Russia-Ukraine Trump meeting that might happen sometime soon.
Yeah.
Looks like Lieutenant Governor Ainsworth names Catherine Gale Fuller as his chief of staff. Congratulations, Catherine. And you can't win at the traffic stop. State Rep Gavan urges better cooperation with police in the wake of quote-unquote justified Jabari Peoples shooting. And, of course, that came out, that it was justified that Jabari Peoples had a firearm and he fought the police. And, of course, still wanting the video to be released. But according to the Jefferson County District Attorney's Office, the shooting of Jabari Peoples by a Homewood police officer has been deemed justified. Jefferson County District Attorney Danny Carr confirmed what the Homewood Police Department had said all along, stating, quote, the officer attempted to place handcuffs on Mr. Peoples for officer safety. At that time, Mr. Peoples began resisting, and a tussle ensued. Mr. Peoples was subsequently able to escape from the custody of the officer. Mr. Peoples then ran back to his vehicle, where he reached inside and grabbed a gun from the driver's side of the vehicle. At the time of the shooting, Mr. Peoples had the gun in his right hand, and the officer fired one shot, hitting Mr. Peoples in the left side of the back, causing injury that ultimately caused his death. Attorneys for the Peoples family held a press conference after the video viewing and encouraged media to fight for access to the video, saying that they still had questions and were not able to see all the evidence in the case. Ben Crump, one of the family's attorneys, said the video showed Peoples was shot in the back as he was running away, and he never pointed anything at the police officer. And the officer involved has not been identified. The attorneys described seeing two videos, one of the shooting in real time and the other of the slowed down version marked with notes from unknown investigators. However, they said that they were only shown a portion and none of the dash cam video or any other videos that may exist from the park. So I don't think that's going to go away, but
no,
if
it's not going to.
The way they describe that is true, you fight a police officer, you go into your car and grab a gun, I'm not surprised that you end up shot.
And that, yeah, you're not going to win.
And I paused there when I said Ben Crump, because it's like, do we not have any local attorneys that want to take up this case, or is it always just a national, like it's a payday for this fella? And he's really bringing justice to people.
Good advertising.
Right. It's just,
that's what that is.
Anyway, hit this break. First, though, this part of the program, keep teasing. Fainting. You were about to back up.
I was.
Shut down, but it's part of the program brought to you by Montgomery Men's Health.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and if you're a fella out there and you just don't feel yourself anymore, you're getting tired and you're like, well, it's just me getting older.
Right.
No. It doesn't have to be that way. It's not inevitable, and it's not just part of aging. Low energy performance issues, you don't have to live with them. And if you stop by Montgomery Men's Health, there's no guesswork, no gimmicks, just real science and effective treatments. The urologists and providers there can tailor solutions specifically to your body and goals. And it's beyond just testosterone treatment, though that's often what's dragging men down of all ages. But they also have ED treatments and other options many men don't know even exist. And, of course, it's always affordable and accessible. Consultation, including blood work, is just $99 with results before you leave. So you only got one life. You need to act now. Procrastination's only going to make it worse, gentlemen. Call them up at 440-3663. That's 440-3663, or visit MontgomeryMen'sHealth.com to book your appointment today.
Want to carry News Talk in your pocket? Download the News Talk 93.1 app from the App Store. Available on iPhone and Android. Never miss a moment. Download now.
Hi, this is Bo Goodson with the Goodson Group with your Real Estate Minute. So far this year, over 2,600 homes have sold and closed in the River region. 55% of these homes sold in 60 days or less, and sellers are receiving close to 98% of listed price. Over the last year, average prices in the River region have increased over 10% from last year. We do have more inventory now to show buyers before they purchase. There are homes in all price ranges available for buyers interested in moving. As a seller, it's a great time to sell through a realtor and gain access to many buyers, not just one or two. If you are a buyer, having more homes to pick from gives you better choices before you buy. Our market is now more balanced between a buyer and seller market than we've seen since 2019. Get the facts, see the inventory, get a great local lender to help you, and an agent that's going to look after your interests. For all the facts, call Bo Goodson from the Goodson Group, 221-2883 or 551-0225.
Hi, it's Jonathan Cotton with the Good Feet Store. When your feet aren't properly supported, it can affect your whole body, your back, your ankles. You might be thinking there's no way something as simple as Good Feet Arch Supports can help me. Well, that's exactly what Bill thought.
My feet would just ache, my back would hurt, my ankles, everything just hurt. And I'd seen the commercial several times before I finally said, I'm going to do this. And I'll be darned if it didn't work. I feel a million times better than I ever did.
Visit the Good Feet Store for a free fitting and test walk. If you want to live free from pain, come visit the Good Feet Store and take the first step towards a more comfortable, healthier you. Wendy's experience might inspire you too.
Since wearing my arch supports from the Good Feet Store, my back pain is gone and my feet don't hurt as much. And as I look into the future without pain, I see myself being even more adventurous, joyful, and full of possibility.
Visit goodfeet.com to book your appointment today.
For too long, Alabama's statewide news companies have shamed us for our conservative Christian values. Alabama deserves a news company that cherishes our culture, a company that isn't bought and paid for by the powers that be. 1819 News is that company. Run by Alabamians for Alabamians, 1819 News celebrates what is good and beautiful about our state, while exposing those who work against our values in secret. Just go to 1819news.com to learn more. Subscribe to our newsletter. That's 1819news.com.
I'm Jim Smith with Adams Drugs, and what our customers say about our business is the most important advertising tool. I'm here with Ronnie Taunton, who is a longtime customer of Adams Drugs, moved away for 3 years, and came back to town recently. Ronnie, how easy was it to move your business back to Adams Drugs?
Jim, it was very easy. All we did was make a phone call to the store in Prattville. That's where we live now, and they took it from there, and I didn't do anything else.
What has your overall experience been like here at Adams Drugs?
Well, we are glad to be back with Adams. We've had quite an experience in some towns we lived in, and they have great service. You can tell that the employees are glad to be there to serve you, and I couldn't ask for any more. Whatever formula the Vinson family has, they need to keep it in a safe place because it's certainly working.
Come into any of our 12 Adams Drugs locations. Visit us at adamsdrugs.net to find the location nearest to you. Adams Drugs is your independently owned Health Mart pharmacy. Health Mart, taking the time to listen and care.
At Guardian Credit Union, it's not just about the dollars and cents. It's about relationships. If you want it, so do we. Need more adventure? So do we! Look forward to escaping the ordinary?
So do we.
Want to sharpen your skills in the kitchen?
So do we.
Want your kid to stick with music lessons?
So do we.
I think they got it, guys.
So do we.
Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity. NMLS 912757.
Hi, folks. This is Rick Clark with Clark Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing. I'd like to take just a minute to talk to you about our experience with Blue Water Broadcasting. One of the hot topics in our staff meetings is spending advertising dollars. If your company or firm is anything like Clark Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing, those dollars are limited, so you have to spend them wisely. That's why we choose Blue Water Broadcasting. Our marketing analysis has proven consistently that spending advertising dollars with Blue Water Broadcasting has contributed significantly to our bottom line. And for that, Clark Heating, Air Conditioning, and Plumbing is truly grateful. So, if you want to spend your advertising dollars wisely, choose Blue Water Broadcasting and see the difference.
Our advertisers are our biggest advocates. Call us to find out how radio can increase your bottom line. Blue Water Broadcasting. Local folks, helping local business.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
The Rich Thomas Weather Network is brought to you by Earnest Financial.
If you're tired of losing your money in the stock market, call David Earnest, 334-279-7431. Earnest Financial, LLC.
Rich Thomas Weather.
Well, hi, everybody. It's not a bad forecast. Not as cool as it was earlier in the week, but still not crazy. There could be a few leftover evening showers and storms for some places, but many towns will stay dry. The overnight low temperature in the lower 70s. I think we'll be in the upper 80s again on Friday and probably near 90 on Saturday and Sunday. And there'll be some spotty, scattered afternoon and evening storms at random, but otherwise a pretty routine forecast. From the Blue Water Weather Center, this is Rich Thomas.
Trustworthy, accurate, immediate. Carrying your voice across the river region. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
This is the Trump country. We live in the Southeast. We drink sweet tea. We don't drink socialist Kool-Aid. Yeah.
Joey Clark.
Oh, welcome back. Hannah had to scoot.
Got work to do.
It was great having her back.
It was. It was a lot of fun.
Oh, look, it's Judge Knapp selling gold on the TV.
You know, I saw like a Tom Selleck thing, and I know these actors when they get a little bit older.
And silver, he's selling silver.
No, silver now. They do these commercials.
Yeah.
Used to, when I was younger, they would do these commercials overseas so the Americans wouldn't see them because they were kind of embarrassed about it.
Yeah. No, not he's long been because of his time with all the libertarianism
That's
stuff.
my
like
thing.
The gold and precious metals in general.
I don't knock anybody. I'd cash in a minute. Sorry, but that's what I'm here for.
I'm sticking with my Bitcoin strategy.
No, working for you.
So owning actual precious metals ain't a bad thing either, just in case. So, but then you got to secure it and like.
That's the only thing. That's probably their system. There, you buy the gold, they hold on to it for you, kind of thing. I'm just not a fan of that.
I don't love that. But see, that's what it became, though. That's why gold kind of went away. People were like, it's hard to carry around my gold. Like, I don't want to be always carrying around my gold. Somebody's gonna
give me your gold.
Like, you think crime's bad now? Go back 100, 200 years. Good luck.
Yeah,
carrying a bunch of gold.
You
around.
didn't. You
right.
just didn't.
No, you didn't.
You'd bury it and coin at a time.
Yeah, and then that's where a lot of these banks start kind of coming up. They're just holding. They're just depositories with security, and then they're like, oh, well, we can have these notes. So you just gold certificates, right?
Yeah, I got all this gold. Don't you?
Mm-hmm. And then they're like, we don't even need the gold part. We'll just issue certificates.
Yeah,
and
because I got all the gold.
A regular bank can't do that, but the government can. We're good for it.
And then later on,
we can always tax you later.
The government said, "Give me that gold back."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Anything breaking while we've been chatting?
Not really. There's a story out there. I need to look into it a little more, but with Kash Patel.
With Kash Patel?
Yeah, with FBI stuff. It was a story on Fox that I saw earlier.
And there was also a story I saw that Steve Bannon might be preparing to run for president.
Really?
Yeah, and Bannon has apparently responded to that, saying... this was first reported by unnamed and anonymous sources from the Daily Mail, so take it with a grain of salt, folks. But the news appears to designed to create a significant rift within the MAGA movement, which Bannon was instrumental in helping to build. Speaking exclusively to the National Pulse on Thursday after the publication of the Mail's thinly sourced story, Bannon remarked, "Trump 2028." And then already looking ahead to 2028, Trump said he thinks J.D. Vance is the front runner on this.
Right now, certainly is. How would he not be?
Yeah, I think that's about right. And Vance again saying, well, I've made it. I've finally made it. Now that South Park pretty brutally had Vance essentially as Trump's little dwarf helper, oiling up Satan in bed and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, well, Hi, thanks, South Park. Like, I'm not that shocked by them. They do this to everybody. But I was like, where was some of that during the Biden years, dude?
That's my question.
That's unfortunate.
I think
thought we were going to send up everybody.
It was them. I want to say it was not them personally. It was probably the woke world that we lived in, and they just kind of knew better. I don't agree with it. I think it's crap, but how many brands did we see that? Look what Bud Light did. Jesus, come on. Was it Lamborghini or Ferrari tried the same thing? Jaguar.
Yeah.
Big time backfire.
Yes, it was.
Big time.
No, people like those Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah. That's as funny as it is, used to, because they were so often you'd hear women and some men go, oh, there's just, sexual ads, we haven't had one in so long. It's kind of fresh. You're like, oh yeah, it's just normal for me to like a female, to appreciate some beauty.
Yes.
And
especially when it's not pornographic. It's more just that's a good looking girl wearing denim.
Right. And there's some humor in there with the whole jeans thing. Oh,
right.
Yeah.
I saw a clip this morning, just the random clips that come up.
Mm-hmm.
It was dude talking about the Girls Gone Wild videos, like especially the racket they were running.
Yeah.
Like to where you're some, guy who's like, oh, girls like girls and going wild and stuff. Let me get that for $19.99.
Mm-hmm.
And then it comes in, and then all of a sudden you get another $50 charge the next month, and here comes another video that ain't worth squat.
Yep.
And I wonder how many people lost money on just that smut.
Well, dude, subscriptions alone. Imagine the millions of dollars that you and I and everybody has subscriptions you forget about.
Very true. But that's really embarrassing when it's like videotapes of drunk young girls that they catch on video. Like that's, I don't know, it's just a different age.
This age I am now, yes, that's embarrassing.
It's a very 90s thing.
And I mean, there was a lot of those girls that I'm sure came out perfectly normal people.
And it used to be Panama City Beach, right?
PCB was a big one, yeah. I just couldn't imagine being one of those people now that.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Luckily, a lot of that stuff, I think, well, I've not looked for it.
Internet's
online.
forever.
Yeah, it's probably out there.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
In a way, I look back at that time and I embraced a little bit of that party. I never went to full on, but it's it was fun, but it's also you could have been doing better things with your life.
Like what?
Actually trying to
made friends, created life. What? Come on.
Created life. That's okay. Very wholesome. But Trump was asked, you could clear the field here. Peter Doocy asked him, do you agree that the heir apparent to MAGA is J.D. Vance? Trump said, well, I think most likely, in all fairness, he's the vice president. I think Marco is also somebody that maybe would get together with J.D. in some form.
Rubio.
I also think that we have incredible people, some of the people on the stage right here. So it's too early, obviously, to talk about it, but certainly he's doing a great job, and he would be probably favored at this point, which he is. You look at the betting odds.
Oh, no doubt right now.
No, and Vance, I keep saying his Achilles heel is he is wicked smart, and usually he's able to bring that in a very grounded way, not using too many, he's not talking in cursive, but he's also able to explain everything in a very convincing way. Unless you think he's lying about everything, and it's not convincing to you. Fair enough. Right. Such as the political world, his Achilles heel could be though, because that smartness, his intelligence, he could come across as condescending.
Holier than now a little bit, yeah.
And I think that's a strategy some folks are going to try to get him explaining a lot, get him showing off, so to speak, a lot, and try to undercut him as you're not the everyman you claim to be, but he has a real genuine story though.
Right. And he, to me, as funny as it sounds, he is a bit of an everyman. I mean,
right.
And how is he not and I know they don't like it to put it this way, but how is he not an American success story?
He is. He clearly is.
Right.
But he's on the wrong team. He's on the wrong team, so we have to destroy him.
There you go.
So it'll be it's interesting how early that talk is going on though. Because I think some folks are worried what happens to MAGA, what happens to this whole movement post-Trump.
To keep it going.
I mean, good luck, though. I think this is going to be an interesting...
But if you're J.D. Vance, do you want to... Granted, you'd want to ride the wave, but just like when a new homeowner buys a new house, you want to put your own mark on it,
Yeah, exactly. Well, and was JD actually the heir apparent? Like, you actually get close to that time.
Yeah, you never. No, you taught me that timing is everything in politics. Today,
like,
certainly.
DeSantis have another run at it, for instance. I wasn't that impressed with him.
I wasn't. I got to be honest.
There is something,
and I love Florida. I love what he's doing in Florida. But
there really is something about these governors. Like, you remember when they were trying to make Scott Walker?
Yes.
Happen, and like, actually, you see Scott Walker in Wisconsin, you're like, not bad,
but he's okay there.
And then it was just like such a dork on the debate stage. You're like, and then remember they tried to make Tim Pawlenty happen.
But that's the thing, that they go find, instead of finding candidates that will work, they go try to find their guy, and their guy is someone who's they can manipulate.
Well, but here's another governor, Glenn Youngkin. I think a lot of more traditional Republicans. Well, I don't know. At this point, I like them all and I don't like them all. Like, it's just like, whatever, guys. Another, mayonnaise in a suit.
Yep.
But Youngkin apparently is been effective in Virginia. People say he is a good campaigner. People say, but I haven't seen him really on that national stage
yet. Yeah.
And also, I'm wondering, in the next cycle, are we still going to be doing the Fox News debate structure? Or
I think
are people like Vance going to push for? No, I want to go on like Lex Friedman show. I want to go on Rogan show, and I'll debate you for 4 hours on all sorts of issues.
But I don't see the Republicans giving up any traditions, and that's a way to control things. So
those debates are a joke.
They were horrible. Honestly, the best part of
Trump
that
proved it.
Yeah, the best part of all those was them going on podcasts.
Yes,
much more interesting than any debate they ever put out there.
Yeah. Yes,
much more interesting. Than
and
any
I think
debate.
Trump broke the old model. He broke through, saying it's not really what we say; it's how we make people feel. It's how you posture and how you frame things against your opponents. Like, it's not all the particulars.
Plus, I think Trump came in there
yourself.
and kind of just killed their the way that's supposed to work. I mean,
right.
They were looking for the dignified, this, that, and the other.
And we, the reporters, get to frame every question in a certain way.
They've got somebody calling them back going, that was BS what you did there.
Yeah. Oh, and he did it quite effectively. The first glimpse of that was Newt Gingrich, where they brought up like old personal life stuff. And he went after one of the moderators. This was in 2012 cycle about, bringing, what I want to talk about is serious issues. You bring up my personal, he got very indignant and the crowd frickin' loved it. He had a pretty good number in South Carolina. But that was just kind of early. And I think Trump broke that model. I would love to see, especially if it's like Vance and Rubio and guys in their 40s and 50s.
Is going to be in that mix somewhere.
Like, be willing to sit down and actually have nuanced, interesting conversations. And I think they will be rewarded.
How much change do you think will come? Let's say that goes that route of Rubio or Vance. Because it's such a younger person, I think there would be a lot of change brought to updating the system, I guess you'd say.
Yeah, and I think it's already happening. This was very wise of the 78-year-old man, Trump, to bring in a lot of younger folks. Yeah, he did a combination of bringing in the youth, the next generation, and bring in all my old New York buddies who actually, like,
he knows.
I can actually trust. I can trust Witkoff. I can trust Lutnick. I actually work with these people, and they also understand the pace at which I'm working.
Right. They understand Trump.
Right.
They know Trumpism. So, yeah.
And Vance seems to just fit in with that whole crowd, fit in pretty well.
He does.
So, again, early, but I don't know why Peter Ducey's asking that question so early. But, I guess it's to make
slow
headlines.
news day.
Yeah, exactly. It's slow news day. Again, 272-9228 if you want to get in on the conversation. That's 334-272-9228. Again, this part of the program brought to you by Josh and Leslie Ryder there at Dillon Rings. If you have not heard, Leslie suffered a stroke Tuesday night. And she's in Birmingham right now. She's stable. They're looking to run some tests. So Dillon Rings will not be open for the rest of the week. They will be hopefully open next week. And I always love y'all to stop by there, 119 Brown Springs Road. But I'm really asking for y'all to say some extra prayers for the riders, for Josh and Leslie, especially health for Leslie, fortitude, strength for Josh. They need it right now. This is a pretty harrowing time. I've seen with friends myself what this is. So y'all say that extra prayer, and we'll keep thinking of you, Josh and Leslie. Y'all stay strong. How about this? Quick break. We'll be right back.
He may not know whether he's coming or going, But whether you're going to work or coming home, Greg Budell is there. Mornings 6 till 9 and afternoons 3 till 6. Only on News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Don't you love the feeling of coming home to a clean house? Let Southern Bell's Cleaning Service get your home in order. Families in the River region trust Southern Bell's because they know Callan and Jesse will show up on time and believe in cleaning the old-fashioned way. They bring all their own supplies and specialize in full-service, residential, commercial, vacant properties, and construction cleanup. Estimates are always free. Call Southern Bells today at 546-0715 or follow them on Facebook at Southern Bells Cleaning River Region.
This hour of News and Views is brought to you by our good friends at Cole Plumbing, 279-8919. Cole Plumbing is number one in the number two business. You don't have to dig a hole. They have proprietary pipelining technology. Ask them about their tankless water heaters. Remember, when you have trouble with your bowl, call on Cole.
All the headlines the mainstream media won't touch. Your News Talk station. News Talk 93.1 FM WACV.
Joey Clark.
Welcome back. Let's go right to the phones and talk to Kyle. Hey, Kyle. How you doing?
Good. How y'all, fellas?
Pretty good. Life is good.
Good. Hey, you were talking about earlier that, you wanted to see governors, or that some of them wanted to see governors go in and do the presidential thing. Well, it's just like in sports. You might have a college football standout, but he ain't going to the pros.
Right.
He might be great in college football, but if he gets up there with the big boys, he's going to fold like a cheap suit.
Go think of and it could be you get distracted like a Johnny Manziel, had talent for days and just screwed it up.
Just bust, man.
I mean, just screwed it up. And that just, that means he's going from being a big fish in a little pond to being a little fish in a big pond.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And, there's something about those national lights. It's not the same thing as this is my home state. People have known me for years. It's no, you're being introduced to the nation, and people do not play fair.
Right.
That's right. Absolutely they don't. And half of the people you're being introduced to hate you already. Whether you did anything to them or not, they already hate you.
This is true.
Yeah, it's
all right, fellas, y'all have a good one.
You too, Kyle. Thanks, man.
It got me thinking about all the attacks over the years. And this is, for instance, they say Trump is the worst. Mark my words, after Trump is done in the next few years, give it 5, maybe 10 years, people are going to be going back and saying, man, Trump was so much better than this Hitler guy, J.D. Vance. Can we go back to, they did it with George W. Bush.
Mm-hmm.
You call these people the worst names in the world, like Mitt Romney.
What was remember the Trump memes? Miss me yet?
Yeah. Or with Romney, though, what they hit him on, he had his dog on top of his car traveling. And he messed up some kid's hair in high school or something.
But come on, let's just go back to the dog thing. Does that not red flag there somewhere?
Oh, that one is a little bit, but remember they asked him, are you hiring women? He goes, I make sure I get binders full of women. And they're like, oh, he doesn't really mean it, even though, because of the way he talks about
it. Canned answers.
Yes.
There's nothing authentic about it.
But then Romney is a hero of the resistance now, within the Republican Party.
Right.
And it's just really.
It's a different, I want to say a different older school, but different thinking for sure.
Right. And so, so much of it is just so fake. This is what wears me down. It's so dishonest and in bad faith. Both sides do it.
Yeah.
It's not about telling the truth. It's about winning votes and winning hearts and minds. It will never be about doing the truth. If somebody could win by telling nothing but the truth and only the truth, I would love to see that. I just don't see that happening.
They'll never make it. Everybody's got their own.
Which leaves open the people that don't like a particular president or whoever. They can always say he's a liar, and it's he's a politician. They all.
But I'm not a politician, Joey. That's why you're going to elect me.
That's my favorite line for people running for office. I'm not really a politician.
I'm not really a politician.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what do you think you're doing here? What are we doing here? But do you like that going forward? We'll have this 2026 cycle here in Alabama. Should I tell every candidate I'm voting for them?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Because the first time that several of them put it together, I wanted the person to come back and go,
mm-hmm.
You know that Joey, he promises that to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, he don't. No, it's just you.
No, I really like you. Like, if I could vote for both you, I would.
I would. That's right.
I would. Goodness. No, but we should have some pretty close races. That's going to be a tight race between Caroline Dobson and Andrew Sorrell.
That's going to be a good race.
Also, looks like Wes Allen and Rick Pate going for lieutenant governor. Also, that fake doctor lady.
Yeah,
I remember her.
Is she's
still in there?
Okay, I thought she'd faked out by now.
And Nicole is always welcome, I suppose.
Yeah,
if y'all want to reach out.
Just
but like
that's
going to be a tight race there, especially between Allen and Pate. Coach obviously just sail through.
Sounds like the Wetumpka mayor race might be kind of a tight race.
Over the signage issue.
I don't even know who's running.
Yeah, Fletcher's the guy's name, I guess, going up against Jerry Willer. Oh, goodness gracious. But yeah, let's get Ray Bowles on the line there. I'm just thinking through some of the other races. Derek Chen, I like him running for auditor. I like what he's been laying down so far. Of course, we'll get a little bit of action in the congressional races. We've already interviewed. He's challenging Gary Palmer, Case Dixon. I don't think Eddie was here that day, but good guy, young guy. I like what he was laying down, but it's going to be a challenge to take on an incumbent who's been up there as long as he has been in Gary Palmer. Because every time I talk to Gary, I'm like, he really does seem earnest about what he's doing. And knows
he's getting things done. To be very honest, he's getting things done.
So, yeah, well, happy to have all the candidates, but I'll just tell them all, like, I'll support you.
And what if they say, but you just told the other guy that?
No, it's just what I say to people.
I would tell him, no, I was going to vote for him, but now that you're here.
Yeah, well, the truth of it is actually I cut it off. I'm a political eunuch. Like,
really?
Yeah.
How'd that work?
I have made a solemn vow of political celibacy. I'm not going to give y'all money. I'm not going to vote for any of you.
I don't blame you for that.
I'm not going to be your enemy, and I'm probably not going to be your closest friend. Like, we'll have a good time, and sometimes I'll probe things. But, like, generally speaking, like, no, I wish more people in media did that explicitly, like took a neutrality pledge.
That's the way it was supposed to be. It's what I was brought up to believe.
Yeah.
And when I found out it was not the case, that was a hurtful day.
Yeah, well, because there is more honesty, I think, to having your perspective and your bias just out open.
Then I know,
But then if your bias becomes like, yeah, I have things I might like in this particular policy or whatnot, but my bias is towards I want to be independent of y'all to any degree I can. I wish there was more of that in media.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of, getting behind a certain horse. And, those folks do well, and God love you. It's a free country.
Maybe that's the only way they get attention.
Yeah. Hey, is this Ray?
We got Ray Bowles.
Hey, Ray, how are you doing?
Well, I'm covered in spider webs because I'm out here in a container. The dang spider got in here. That's just nice.
Flamethrower.
Now, this just came to mind, Ray. Like when you were, running for office, local office, did you ever have somebody say, "Hey, Ray, I'm definitely voting for you," and you're just like looking at him, going, "Oh, he's full of it."
Oh yeah, definitely, 110%. And what I love is people, I'm going to give you money, and then you never hear from them again.
Well, I gave it with my other name.
What are you talking about, Ray? I call you every day.
And then the ones that do give you money, you got to be real careful with those guys because when you're in there, then they're calling you wanting their money back.
That's what I figured. You kind of got to dodge them at that point.
Yeah. And so I'm not a big fan of donating money, but I did donate to Robert Stritchett this year running for city council.
Oh, all right.
And I'm just going to tell everybody why, because his opponent is against the library and wants all those books back in there.
Ah, well, there we go.
And I said, okay, I'm not one to give, but here's the money. Put my name on yours. And he actually ran against me for 2 terms. I beat him twice. And now I'm out here knocking on doors and giving him money. Politics is a weird deal.
Yeah, I'm just getting ready for the new cycle coming up in Alabama, and I think I'm going to tell all the candidates I'm voting for them.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. I'm voting for you. I'm voting for you, except for this one running against Robert. I'm definitely not voting for you. Get up and talk about me bad in front of the council and want to put dirty books back in the library. No. I don't think so.
You're right.
So, hey, but if y'all have dirty carpet, call us, 285-8117. We can snatch that stuff out so quick. put some new floors in for you. Next thing you know, your wife's so happy. So give us a call, 285-8117.
Again, that's 285-8117. And be sure to tell them you heard Ray Bowles on the radio with Joey and Eddie.
Have a great day, guys.
You too.
Ray.
You know, he's really right. Happy wife, happy life.
That's a true statement.
Yep.
Yeah, but don't you sometimes as a man have to take a stand?
Yeah. So, hey, let me be honest. Sometimes men and women, they'll both pick a fight. with the other just to spice things up a bit.
Well, oh, okay. I see where you went with that.
Well, I'm just, just got to get the blood pumping.
Okay. That's just, you're
not getting better.
You're grossing me out.
I'm trying to go the other way.
The blood pumping.
You're trying to get, some spice back in it.
Oh, no. A good fight could be
it turns
considered
into
foreplay.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, like Greg gave me a hard time that I find some of these lib ladies attractive.
That's foreplay to you?
Like arguing about stuff?
With Greg?
No, not with Greg.
You're the one who brought that up. I'm not the weirdo.
No, I said like the idea of, say, AOC, and I would argue like cats and dogs over politics.
Yeah, but
that could bring that that spice, as you just said.
It could for the first little bit, but when I think over time, that would just that get annoying, or it might get hotter.
Maybe
I don't know,
maybe it's always just like a fun, like it's never even that serious. You just are always
never. You're always just kind of poking
at each other.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's like where my true loyalties actually lie.
Yeah, that's pretty good actually.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That could work.
Yeah, that could work.
It could work. There's some of these folks, Republican or Democrat, that really are earnest about the whole political process. And I get we need all types, and just sometimes I look at this and I go, it's so dishonest. Even the honest people are dishonest.
Well, that's what you used to say about burning it down. Certain things.
Yeah.
I used to think, no, that's crazy, but some things you have to start over. You just it's gotten so bad, you've got to start over. It's not like you can go there and fix it. It's just so bad, you got to burn it down.
Well, I think the nature of it is you're dealing with people, and people don't always tell the truth.
People suck.
And they change their minds, and they're emotional, and they're not making sense. They're not always coherent.
A person is great. People suck.
Yeah. No, I was being asked the other day, a poll came out. Trump was asked about this. And Trump said, actually, I think Elon's a good guy. He had a really bad moment, but he's a really good guy. Because somebody asked about this poll saying Elon Musk is the most unpopular man in the world.
I cannot see that.
Just edging out Bibi Netanyahu, who came in second.
Well, I can see Bibi on the list, but I don't see
why Elon, because the left hates him, and now much of MAGA, because of the falling out, doesn't like Elon either. So he's getting it from both sides of the political aisle, and this just makes me like him more. And
me too.
I think the country would just be better off if we had less politicians and more Elon Musks. A lot better off. People that actually do things, actually create things.
They don't take, they create.
Right.
I'm all about
more of that, please.
Yeah.
And I would vote for a politician that gets out of the way and encourages more people like that to innovate.
Yes.
That's what I want. And of course, you do need a vigorous executive. I think Trump isn't doing enough. But
I do appreciate the fact that I feel more comfortable with Trump being in there. Granted, he's not doing everything we want him to do, but man, at least he's moving. We know he's not going to bed at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Oh, that's true.
No,
and then compared to other administrations, they're moving at ludicrous speed.
Yeah.
But I kind of knew that was coming though with Elon. This is why I've been so over the top in my love for him. Number one, I just like the type of person he represents.
I like Elon, yeah.
Number two, I knew this was coming, that as soon as he stepped his foot into the political arena, every little person, every Lilliputian or whatever was going to pull him down like Gulliver.
I can't believe that he's hated
or
that
tried
much across the world.
Yeah. High disapproval rating.
Shocking to me.
But
these are the same people that tell you to drive an electric car, just not his.
Yeah, something like that. It is what it is, but it's what I've come to expect. It's like, man, I think the NPC meme, the non-player character thing, it's a very real thing.
Sometimes I would like to trade in myself for NPC, or just put a label on me. I'm NPC, leave me alone. It's like a sim that gets stuck in the corner.
I can see somebody like doing that on purpose. Like they are a player character, but they're like, I'm just going to fulfill this role and I'm enjoying it. Anyway, it's like, what do you do now? I got my inheritance. I just I I recreate civilization on Minecraft, and
Where's my trust fund?
Right.
I would be such a good trust fund baby.
Play video games all day.
I don't even know if I'd do that. I think I would be I'd probably be dead by now. Who am I kidding?
Yeah. No, you and I would probably do some weird. If I had money when I was young, I would. Don't know. I shouldn't.
I have too many questions for someone that had a lot of money because I would.
Too many temptations out there.
Yep. Ooh, I'll try that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could end up like Hunter Biden.
Cocaine's better than alcohol, Joe.
Anyway, let's get out of here. Happy hour. Greg and Pamela, they're next.
Broadcasting from the Riverside Chevrolet Master Control Center, this is WACV Cusana, News Talk 93.